morning, everyone. Welcome here in Warsaw for the second day of the European Open. My name is Hans van Essen. I'm going to guide you together with Tomasz Kowalski from Poland as your co-commentator. The second day, which means 4 categories. Usually you may be used to 3 categories. No, today we serve you 4 categories, starting on the 63, 70, 78 and plus 78 as usual. Okay, yesterday we had very good performances of the Ukraine. They are leading the medal table with the gold of Marina Czerniak. Also there was gold for Slovenia with Petra Nareks. And Telma Montero, okay, maybe expected. She took the gold in the category under 57. What's it going to be today? You'll see everything. I'm really looking forward to the category under 70 with Katarzyna Klies. How will she behave here for their own crowd, their own public? And let's see what she can do. She's a mother, that makes it more interesting. Yesterday we had Urani, who took a bronze medal as a mother. Let's see what the mother Katarzyna Klies can do. We are here in Poland, so we're looking forward to that first match of Katarzyna Klies, and we're starting with that in that category. But of course you can expect all the categories with us. If you want to move to Prague, to the men, you can look to the commentary of Sheldon Brooks. But however, stay with us with Tomasz Kowalski, Hans van Essen. Enjoy the day. Today we will start here in Warsaw. Stay with us.
2 minutes to go.
Welcome everybody. We are here with Tomasz Kowalski as our co-commentator as usual. Yesterday it was a good judo day with, as mentioned, a gold medal for the Ukraine. Also they took a bronze medal, so they're leading in the medal tally. You can watch the medal tally at ipon.org, but of course you follow us at edu.net at your fingertips. Of course you can look at some pictures in our Facebook. Also we published the pictures of the European Open in Prague, as well as all the reports. You can read all the insights. The insights here from Warsaw. You will hear from Tomasz Kowalski and Hans van Essen. Enjoy it, and we start of course with Katarzyna Klies. Tell us all about it.
So good morning everybody, welcome to the second day of European Open in Warsaw. We're going to start with Katarzyna Klies, who goes back to serious judo after giving birth to a charming little boy last year. So we are really happy to see Katarzyna back on tatami, claiming bronze medal 2 weeks ago in Rome, and we've got high hopes that today she'll also take a medal.
Here we go with the first second of Katarzyna Klies in front of her own crowd.
So good, solid Surikomigoshi attempt. Very good first impressions of Kasia fighting on mat. And there's a gripping infringement penalty for Faizalanova.
Is there a little pressure for her, for Katarzyna?
Yes, I believe that there is quite a pressure, because she's fighting here in Poland after quite a long break. Everybody's interested in how can she cope with not only going back after such a break, but also with pressure of fighting here on her home ground. So she might be a little bit nervous, but I think that from this only 45 seconds we can see that she's focused and she's ready to fight. There's a second penalty to Faizalanova.
She never won a medal here in Warsaw. That surprised me a little bit.
Well, it's it may be surprising, but oh, there is a choke. Yeah, no. So very good Newaza attempt by Quiz. She never won a medal here. It's a difficult situation to be constantly in a good shape, and for Katarzyna, she took two silver medals on European Championships. So perhaps this early in the year is not her best
That
shape.
could be, yeah, yeah. And you have specific athletes who really can peek into the pre. Oh, this is perfect for her, Vasari,
Vasari.
who really can peek into the pre-season, but then they're not good enough at European or World Championships, and that is of course the key.
So
Oh,
10
Saikomi
seconds
now.
into
Yeah.
Osaikomi, yeah, 10 more. There's also another penalty, and there's Vasari Avaseti Pon, so it is Katarzyna Quiz who advances into the second round. So
Well, a good start.
yeah,
And a
very
good start for Poland anyway. What do you expect of today of your compatriots?
Well, I'm counting on 2 or 3 medals today. I hope that I'm counting correctly. So I think that 2 or 3 are certainly
Capable
yeah,
to
they're
take a
possible.
medal.
Yeah.
What about Karolina Tellach?
Carolina is a bronze medalist of last year's under 23 European Championships. So she is also quite a
She has a
talented. Yeah,
chance.
she has a chance. We'll see what's her performance today, because it's very difficult to just say something from the statistics. You are the statistic
No,
expert.
that's true, because she has a tough opponent in Sondra Dietrich of Germany. It will be an interesting one. She's a big talent, and let's see what she can do. I think she was pretty good in Düsseldorf, so can be an interesting one to have an eye on. What is also interesting is Margot Pinot of France, one of the major talents of Europe, also from France, and a former European junior champion. She's fighting Alexandra Jablonska, another Polish.
Yeah, Alexandra is a talented, still a youngster. I believe she's a first-year college student in Gdańsk. She took silver on Polish championship last year for seniors. So she's a talented one, but still lacks some experience on, I believe, on international stage. So this is a perfect opportunity for her to gather some experience and maybe to show off a bit.
No, that's true. She's just 19 years. In July, she's going to get 20. And indeed, she did win some medals at the European Cups for juniors. But this is another level. This is European Open for seniors. And that's tough to adjust. But this is a good practice. But her draw is not very fortunate, because I estimate that Pinot is really the better judoka, but those are the statistics.
Yeah.
Just the statistics.
Yeah. Meanwhile, 1 minute into the contest, it's hard to say. We know that the experience and results are behind Pinot, but Jabłońska is doing pretty decent, I believe. Now we can see some groundwork from Pinot. We've seen yesterday that the French team were prepared to fight in
Yeah,
Nevada.
they
were
excel in the
very,
groundwork.
yeah, very good. But Jabłońska was good enough to defend in this situation.
Pinot has already touched the senior level, for instance, in the Grand Prix in Abu Dhabi when she won a bronze medal, and she's a little more experienced in that way, and she was the number 3 of the World Junior Championships last year, under 70. Of course, she moved from under 63 to under 70. This category under 63 we'll see on later. If you want to follow it, just tune in to Mat 1. And currently we have the category under 78 kilograms. We offer that at Tatami 3. I mentioned yesterday that there are also 17 teenagers. So, of course, your Jablonska is one of them.
Yeah. But you also mentioned that there are around 10 above 30s, I believe.
Yeah, seven athletes.
7 on
Yeah.
7. So there's a mixture.
And they
of
did well yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exceptionally well. So there's a mixture of experience and
Yeah, so far the experienced ones won the battle yesterday.
Yeah.
But maybe today.
So no scores, no penalties. 1 minute 30 seconds to go in this
That's
match. Yeah, so. So it is Pinot who has better grip, but now Jabłońska goes with her own aggressive high grip. She tries to grab deep onto the back of Pinot, but Pinot was quick enough to avoid it and go into her drop soi, and this resulted in a Judo penalty for Jabłońska. She now has 1 minute to do something, and she goes into Kosoto. Very near of scoring, but not good enough. But nice attack though. So
It's going to be a busy day for Poland. 15 athletes today on the tatami. Also a lot from Belarus, 6 athletes and 8 athletes from the Netherlands. In the moment, Iris Lemon is fighting at tatami 1. And
not very good attempt by Pinot. Drops to her knees. Probably should be a penalty. I don't know why the referee decided not to penalize French fighter.
She's quite tall,
Yeah.
Lebunska.
Yeah, exactly. It's tall and hard to throw. She's slippery, but yeah, very good. Well, Pinot was quite the passive one in the last stage. I think she should be penalized, not only making a false attack, but also being passive. But she managed to go into Newaza in the last seconds, and Jabłońska just tapped out. So Jabłońska is out of the competition, and it is Pinot who advances to the second round. And probably we would like to move to Mod 1, because next fight will be Dovelema, the only junior world champion fighting here in Warsaw. So we would be happy to see it. It's the next fight, of course. But you can see a nice throw. Yeah, perfect timing for some good judo from Agata Ozdoba. Yeah.
Okay, let's proceed to tatami 1. We're already there. And indeed, we are going to see the first match and her debut actually of Do Velema. She's the only current World Junior Champion in this moment of Ljubljana. And she will fight Belarus Tatiana Tokts. Do Velema in white, just 18 years, one of the younger and one of those 17 teenagers here in Warsaw. Let's see what she can do. If she can, well, adapt to the rules is not really the problem, I think, but it's more what she can do at senior level. Although Tokts is also quite a youngster, if I well.
Nice Ashiwaza, yeah, it's a Yuko. So Velema got caught by Ashibarai for Yuko. Not very good start, she has to be.
She's very good at Nevaza, so let's see what she can do here. Not much. Okay, now she has to fight and show her real face.
So
she got a good warning now.
Cold shower, yeah.
Yeah, cold shower, but it's a good warning. We have 3.5 minutes and see what she can do against Tatjana Tokts. 20 years, Tokts.
It is Tox who is attacking constantly. She
This
looks
is her
better
weapon.
until
This is her weapon,
yeah
a
until
judo yuko.
until this huge
Harai.
Harai Makikomi. Yeah, with the
Yeah, that's her strength, and now she's trying to go for the arm lock if she gets the time of the referee. Not given this time, but she's back in the race. Also a good warning for Tokts. She also competed at the European Cups last year, most over a 5th place, while actually Velema was the most successful of all athletes in the European Cups of last year, taking 7 medals, which means that she went to 7 events. And that's really not only a marvelous result, but also amazing that you go to 7 junior. That's a lot.
Yeah.
How was that in your time?
Well, we
So
rather
because the
focus.
tour was
Yeah,
also there,
yeah,
but
we rather focus on 2 or 3
yeah,
competitions,
it's
and
a lot.
then the preparation for the final championship, like World Junior Championship or European. So taking part in 7 competitions and taking medals, well, that's something outstanding.
It's easier for youngsters to adjust to the lighter weight categories, like on the 48 or 52. 63 is already quite competitive. So you must be really good to adjust immediately successfully.
Yeah, this transition period is it's slightly blurring because very often best juniors go straight into some senior level and some like high level competition. It's not always good, but sometimes they excel even in the seniors.
Yep.
As you said, especially in the lighter weights. But you can see that sometimes best juniors go straight into seniors and have good performance and so on the highest level. So let's see if Velma is capable of fighting with the best here in Warsaw.
You should not watch at this as a warm-up. You can be world junior champion, but she was warned from the first half minutes. I think it's good for her. Cold shower. Now, first she's in the lead because of this penalty of Tokts.
This grip infringement, one-sided grip.
And the grip, speaking about the grip, is strong by Velema. She's 173, also one of the taller ones. And then she can really perform really strong and have a good grip, be dominant.
She's in control when she has this right arm above the shoulder of her opponent. She's in control. She can throw this big hip inside, like
exactly.
Harai Goshi.
Well, she has a big hip in that way because she used it at the World Championships final, and it was a massive point there against the Japanese Tsugana, who won 2 weeks ago the European Open in Italy. So it's not impossible.
Yeah.
But of course the competition is tough. Also here in Warsaw, first seeded is Claudia Arends from Germany, and second seeded is Maëlle Di Cintio. And the winner of this bout will fight Maëlle Di Cintio of France.
Velma trying to
just not the first
rotate,
time.
Rotate, roll over the and to the arm lock, and she's close, but
she can still control it.
Yeah, and more importantly for her, it's the time is ticking out. So even if she don't manage to,
she wins time.
She doesn't manage to apply the arm lock. She won by this single Judo.
Okay, this was the debut. So far, so good. Good warning.
Yeah.
I think it was a very useful match, this. And she wins by
She
Judo.
goes by number 2 seed Di Cintio in the next round.
Exactly. That will be a more serious battle. But it's good that you have a warm-up in the end, which was a good warning. Okay, let's see what is interesting now on the 3 offered tatami. Some breaks at the tatami. Tatami 2. Or 1, we, whatever you want.
I'm
You can
no
choose.
preference.
No preference, okay.
Okay, so we'll stick to mat 2. We have Basia Białas here fighting from Poland against a Mongolian opponent. Well,
Serenhand Centuren.
we haven't seen Mongolians excel here here in Warsaw, so we are very interested to see how they can cope. Because yesterday I think only one or two Mongolian fighters
Yes.
fought,
Not so
losing
much.
in first or second round. So
In total, there are 5 athletes from Mongolia, and indeed 2 yesterday and 3 today.
it is a Judo for Białas, and now she's in trouble because she could have been countered here with this Uchimata. Mongolian was preparing for some big Uranage, but fortunately for Białas, she managed to just go down, and now she tries it again. It's oh, that was close. She tries with the Tsuchimata. She now try to change it into some Ochigari. So good effort, but she has to be careful. Mongolian is preparing some big counter attack. So if she goes, she has to go all in, or she could get countered else.
Under 70 is not the strongest weight category for Mongolia. We know that they have sometimes double positions, especially in the lightweight categories. Also under 78, especially the lightweight categories are doing really well. Of course, they have the first world champion now under 48 kilograms. But Serenhand Sensun is not the strongest. She also competed in Düsseldorf, but lost in the first round against Jesu Hwang from Korea. No medals for her so far internationally, only in the own World Cup in Ulaanbaatar in 2012, just to introduce her a little bit.
Some Sutemi attempt by Sensuren. And let's see if she has something in Newaza for stock for us, but not really. She couldn't get past the legs of Białas. So the fight will restart in standing position. Oh, nice Kosoto by Białas. She was close.
She was really close, yeah.
But she has to do something more because she was penalized with a single Shido, so she has to just put the Mongolian under some pressure, make a mistake. Now Mongolian tried some Kosoto, but she could have been countered. So she's not very good. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. She doesn't look very good. She gets penalized. It's all square now. Minute to go in this contest. Minute 15. It is now the Mongolian who attacks with her own Ochigari, close to scoring. So perhaps this Shido has awakened her. Yeah, good Kosoto by Białas. So the biggest threat from Białas goes with this right leg, trying to hook or sweep Mongolian's left leg. Yeah. Oh, so close. If she just could have rolled her over, it would be some score, or perhaps a chance to go into a successful osaikomi, but Białas somehow did not manage. But now she goes again with this right leg to Kosoto, close to scoring, and probably it will be another Shido. Yeah, passivity penalty to Censuren. So it is Białas now in front with only one Shido against the two of Mongolian fighter.
Zakończył się pojedynek na macie numer 1. Zwyciężyła indyjski judozy Tatiana Białoruś.
18 seconds still left in this contest.
63 kg. Biała judoga Krystyna Polia, Węgry. Niebieska judoga
That's well, that was something yeah, interesting. Censuren tried to counter. Fortunately for Białas, she managed to avoid it and winning by
Shido.
yeah, by Shido difference. Yeah, so it's
Good victory. We see it one more time.
Yeah, she was fortunate
A lot of
enough.
power there.
Yeah.
Well, it was the Mongolian who
tried to counter.
yeah, exactly. Okay, so a victory for Białas. Let's go to Tatami 1, where we're going back to the category under 63, where the first seeded is Claudia Arends. Just started in the match against Jennifer Wigges. Claudia Arends is one of the most experienced in this category in the 63 for the Germans, and expected to be in the medal stage. But Jennifer Wigges was the winner of the European Cup in London last year. She has the potential to score. So it can be an interesting match.
Yeah. Nice attack on the edge of tatami.
Last week Arends was not successful at home ground in Düsseldorf, where she was losing the first round against Baldorsh of Mongolia. Wigges didn't compete. And Arends also competed in Sofia at the European Open, but also no medals so far.
Well, there was a passivity penalty for Wigges. I'm not sure if this is a good call by the referee, because she on the edge action before she made a nice Tayotoshi, but the ref decided to square things up with giving a penalty to Arends by stepping outside of the bounds.
Now both.
Yeah, so now both are penalized by a single Shido. 3 minutes to go in this contest. Not good attack. It looked as if Arends slipped on the mat, but she landed on her knees. Not very attractive style, but refs decided not to penalize her yet.
What is interesting is that Arends is just 26, but she's the oldest of the bunch. She's the oldest in her category.
Yeah.
That says something about this event as well.
So it is
So 26 and Wigges 23.
Yeah. Arends penalized again for stepping outside of the mat.
Yeah.
So this is quite a problem for her.
It is a problem. Also, Düsseldorf was not good for her, so she really has to work hard now. And Wigges feels the chance.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
and
a
she
nice
benefits
counter,
of that. Wazari.
Yeah, Wazari.
So that's a comfortable lead for the Dutch.
So
And a good start. Also, Wigges was in Sofia this year. This seems promising.
yeah, and we've seen Arends making some silly mistakes, like stepping out twice, not only once but twice, and now doing a sloppy attempt, which got countered by Wigges. So
We know, of course, the reputation of the Dutch in the category under 63. Obviously, they have Annika van Emden as their top flight, but also they have Wigges, they have Do Vellema now as world junior champion. They have a lot of choice, and also Antoinette Henning, will be seeing her later on in the tournament, if she's successful. She also fights a German, Nadia Bazinski, youngster. So a lot of Dutch on the tatami, but also a few pretty good Germans. But so far, Arends is in serious problems.
yeah, she's struggling not only with this Wazari on board, but she makes a lot of silly mistakes, and she cannot there is no real threat for Wigges in this fight. It is
Not
Vihers who-
anymore.
Yeah,
Not
but
anymore.
yeah,
Since
but
she
she
scored.
yeah, she controls.
Now
She
stepped
controls
out
the
to net.
grips. Yeah, the only real threat is with this hip, when
Arends.
Arends goes deep, without real kumikata. It's not a really good grip, but she goes deep nevertheless. So this is the only potential threat. But I think Vihers is really in control here in this fight. She has a Wazari on the scoreboard. She has been penalized only once, whereas Arends has been penalized twice. So it is Vihers who is really in control. And this desperation Sutemi Waza by Arends, I think it's a good summary of what happened in this fight. She hadn't had a real good plan for this fight, and she made some silly mistakes, like stepping out of the mat, and then she got countered. So it's a deserved win by Vihers. It's still 17 seconds here in this fight, but I don't think
She won't give it away.
yeah,
No.
she will give it away, because she looked better throughout the contest. She looked in control. So
Well, it's the Dutch champion against the German champion, and in this case, the clock is ticking,
yeah,
and the
so,
Dutch champion takes the next round.
so I think this is a first real surprise for the second day of
Well,
our
at least for the
tournament.
tournament, yeah.
Yeah. Number one seed.
It's an
going out.
interesting category. If we go through this moment one more time, where she scores, it's just little, but it's just enough to make a Vazari.
Yeah, exactly. It was a
But
mistake.
it was her mistake.
Yeah.
Yep.
She was in a long distance and tried such a technique, and it was very sloppy.
Let's go to tatami 2, where you have Caroline Talach fighting Zondra Diedrich.
Yeah.
This was a match that we already mentioned.
So flurry of attacks from both of fighters. Uchimata against Uchimata.
The number 3 of the World Junior Championships, Zondra Diedrich, is good talent. She also took silver this year already at European Open level in Sofia. That says enough. She can handle this category under 70. Now against Talach, and this is already a Vazari for her.
So good Uchimata.
In white for Belarus, Marina Slutskaya. In blue for Poland, Anna Savechna.
Nice drive and control since the beginning till the end. So
Well, also this is a nice category with Lero Wildikan, with Katarzyna Klies, Pinot, Heide Wollert, Diedrich, and
Yeah,
perhaps
yeah.
Talach. It's not over yet, but serious
so
backdraft for Talach. Just 14 competitors, but the quality is good.
so it is Diedrich who looks a bit more focused, bit more clinical. Her movement is like more. It's not sloppy. It's like every move is well thought. She knows what she is going to do next. Like with this transition to Newaza, she goes quickly from standing position into the Newaza. So she looks good, and halfway through this contest, she leads by Wazari.
They met before in Tampere in Finland last year, and then it was Talach who won. But a lot has happened since then. I think that the bronze medal at the World Championships gave her some trust.
Yeah.
And she got now the chances in the team in Germany. Although the category is of course strong, they won Olympic silver.
Yeah.
But a lot of things have changed.
Yeah,
There's
especially
a lot
with
of changing in the categories, eh?
yeah, exactly. It's
Because also Wallet got back from 78 to 70 now.
yeah, so it's constantly changing.
Yeah, but getting back in the weight category is quite tough. From 78 to 70, that's 8 kilos.
Yeah, exactly. perhaps the new ruling system, like the weight in the day before the
Yeah.
competition, it also changed some perspective for those fighters who
True.
weren't sure, or like were
Take
somewhere
over here
in
by
between.
Diedrich.
Yeah, so Diedrich took over for Yuko. And is it a Nosaikomi? Yes, it is. No, no,
Don't
it
take
isn't. Yeah.
I wonder what Heide Wallet can do. And they're both in the same pool, so they could meet in the semi-final. Both Wallet and Diedrich. Let's see what will happen. Also, we have two strong Israelis in Mayerzone and Wildikan.
So it's 45 seconds. There's a Wazari and a Yuko for Diedrich. One for a beautiful Uchimata and the second from a good counter-attack. And now
She really
yeah,
controls.
Yeah, yeah,
No
Good.
chance for Talach, and now
Yeah.
she's trying to make the strangle, I think.
yeah.
No, she escapes. Really escapes.
Yeah, she escaped. Yeah, Talach, very good entrance, but she lost grip, so she couldn't do anything.
If you want to follow the heavyweight categories, at Tatami 3, Marina Slutskaya just won her bout, her first bout, and she's one of the favorites in this category, plus 78.
We welcome in the first round for women over 78 kilo on mat 3, 2 more fighters. In white for Russia, Yekaterina Skirmetova. In blue for
Well, Talach doesn't give up,
Yeah,
although it's
yeah, it's 3 seconds.
yeah. She
It
tries to
doesn't
work.
Doesn't mean anything. This Judo. Oh, that was close. Yeah.
No, she doesn't give up. It's good.
Yeah.
She shows everything what she had, but Diedrich really dominated this match.
Yeah. Since the beginning, Diedrich was better, but
It's true.
Talach
let's-
gave it all her best, but it wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough today.
It wasn't. Victory for Diedrich, and we'll be seeing her back in the quarterfinal. Let's go to Tatami 1 on the 63, where we have Rotem Shor against Daniela Kazanoy. And Shor is leading.
Yeah.
Now we see
Osaikomi
Osaikomi.
situation,
Shor is a dangerous one. She could stun today. So Shor will then be the opponent of Jennifer Wiggers. So in that case, we didn't miss much. And we stay on the tatami for our Hungarian fans because they're gonna see Sabina Gershak in action. I think she's the youngest of everybody here. She's even 17.
One of the 17 teenagers.
Exactly.
And the youngest one, so we'll be interested to see how she can cope with some senior level judo.
Also Natalia Pilarczyk of Poland, she's really a youngster in the category plus 78. Okay, we hear the name. Sabina Gershak fighting against Larisa Tserpanova.
For a place in the quarterfinal, I believe.
And speaking about Gershak, one of the bigger talents in Europe, also amazing in those European Cups for juniors. She was the same, let's say, same age category of Do Velema. Well, she won the first match, and this is the first for Gershak. Sherpanova already defeated Regina Shatrauskaya from Belarus, so this is her second bout.
Nice attempt by Gershak, going after the initial attack of Cherpanova. Gershak went into drop soi. Quite good attempt. Not really into scoring, but she has shown that she can reply with her own techniques to Cherpanova's attacks. And now good Kosoto. So it is Cherpanova who looks more aggressive, like more attacking style, but Gershak just does her own judo, and she was close to scoring now. So
Yeah, exactly. Don't forget that she's the world champion cadets, so under 18 last year in Miami, and then runner-up of the under 21 championship, so the junior championships, where she lost to Do Velema in Sarajevo.
Yeah, but it is Cherpanova who has now a good
Yeah, good strangle
Sankaku,
maybe.
yeah. She was close, but
It's Sherpanova who's quite tall, but Gershak is amazing. She's 178. Can you imagine in this category? 178.
so very, very tall.
Very tall.
Winner in white on mat 2 from Mongolia is Yavsma
But for instance, if she would meet a player like Rotem Shor, who's much smaller,
Yeah.
it doesn't say that that's an advantage. Especially
not-
against the Rotem Shor, who's
Yeah.
really capable of throwing her.
Oh, nice, very nice. Ashiwaza. So Cherpanova got caught. I think that initially it was her technique,
Yeah.
but then she got countered with an Ashiwaza. Hope we can see a replay in
See what happens.
in moments. Anyway, it is Gershak who now leads by Wazari. Cherpanova constantly pushing forward. She tries to get closer to Gershak. She tries to have a good grip, but it is Gershak who I think she controls the fight. Yeah, she doesn't give much space, and when
She
and
takes her over.
when
Yeah. Second
Cherpanova
one.
attacks, she just counters it. So she was waiting, anticipating, and then when she had her chance, yeah, it's a nice.
So that's interesting.
Total.
So we have another teenager now in the quarterfinal. We haven't seen the heavyweights much in action. Let's give them some space here, where we see Shermatova at tatami 3.
Yeah, so Shermatova leading by 2 yukos.
Against Lena Boezeman of the Netherlands. Shermatova clearly the favorite in this match, and she's indeed leading.
She tries to turn over her opponent, but ref decides that they were given enough time in Newaza and nothing really good came out of it. So the fight will start in Tachiwaza.
Reprezentantka Litwy, Santa Bakanyty. Niebieska judoka
Shermatova Katarina is the number 68 of the world ranking. And Lena Boezeman is one of the heavyweights that we have in the Netherlands. I expect more fireworks from the Netherlands in the category under 78 kilograms. They have a lot of choice. And of course, they have Marinde Verkerk, not here today, of course, but she's the number 2 of the World Championships. Boezeman is number 112.
Oh.
No, she benefits of it.
Yeah.
Perfect victory for Lena Boezeman. And the surprise.
Yes, very good. Half minute to go, and she just makes a astonishing Ashiwaza for Ippon. Yeah, she goes with her right leg, and the drive and the control from the beginning till the end earns her a victory.
Really good.
Yeah. So
Okay, Boezeman going to the next round, which is the quarterfinal. Already in the quarterfinal, Otku Yavsma from Mongolia and Jodie Myers of Great Britain, as well as Marina Slutskaya, already mentioned. Okay, let's see what we have for you. Let's stay on this tatami for Eliza Markio against Marta Rozga from Poland.
And in blue for Poland, Marta Rożka.
And later on we will switch for sure to an interesting fight against Mael Di Cintio versus Do Velema. This was one of the key matches probably on the 63, so let's see what will happen here in this match. But as soon as they will start, we'll switch to that tatami. What can you tell about Rozga?
Well, she's a decent fighter when it comes to Poland, to Polish championship. She usually
This
gets
is a call for
medals.
both fighters of mat 2. First round for women over 78 kilos.
So she has a chance to prove her quality here in Warsaw on the international tournament, and let's see if she can do something really good here against her Italian opponent. Yeah, but it is Discinto against Velma who are now fighting on mat 1, and
I think it's an interesting choice indeed.
we are very
Yeah.
interested in
It's
the
not
fight.
that
So
it's not that I'm Dutch, but it is an interesting fight because this
Yeah.
is a key match on the 63 kilograms.
and it's the
Who
only
may go to the semi-final, or no, of course go to the quarter-final. But these are really good medal chances for, in principle, Maël Di Cintio. But what can Velema do?
Yeah, she's the only junior world champion fighting today.
Fighting in
So
the whole tournament.
in the whole tournament. So we are really interested to see how she can cope with the number 2 seed in this tournament.
Exactly.
Number 1 seed already out.
And the number 2 of the European Under-23 Championships in Samokov. So Di Cintio is, well, you cannot say a talent anymore, but they had each other already. They touched each other, not in matches, but in the after the Grand Slam of Paris, there was the training camp, and Velema already touched with Di Cintio. You see the typical body language of Velema. Maël Di Cintio is a little bit smaller, and she gets the penalty. This is
Yeah,
also tactics, but
both
Velema
fighters.
already had 2.
So both fighters penalized to just make them attack a bit more. It is Di Cintio who is in control with the grip, and now she goes to Coach Makikomi. Well, Di Cintio is certainly more experienced, a bit more experienced.
Well, she already won European Opens in Prague last year. She won, so it's exactly 1 year ago, 2 March.
So
I hope that I could see also Bellard, Anne-Laure Bellard. She has her birthday today. Congratulations. She would have gone
happy
here
birthday.
to celebrate her birthday, but I can imagine she does it in France.
Yeah, probably. So Di Cintio with her blocking, constantly blocking with her left arm. She's aware that of that big hip technique we've already spoke.
Yeah.
So
seen the videos.
yeah, she's certainly aware. So she tries to block this technique.
How long can she
Yeah,
do
she-
that?
yeah.
That's the question.
You see, she first of all she tries to block this right
Yeah.
arm or right side of the Velma's body. So this is her main tactics.
You see the face of Velema.
Yeah,
And she's
she's-
asking in a way
Yeah.
for a penalty. Not given out so far.
And Velma really struggling. If she could get this right arm on to have a good grip, she could try this technique. But Di Cintio constantly blocking with her left arm and gripping firmly on the end of the sleeve, just
It's a real kumikata
yeah,
fight.
rendering Velma helpless.
Polish referee Dariusz Bogoziewski.
And now you see she has the grip, and then she's dangerous for Di Cintio. But
She's been in situations that she was behind 1 minute before the end, but that wasn't junior level.
so Di Cintio, very good tactic for
Yeah,
this
she's
fight.
smart.
She knows how to fight, how to face Velma. She managed to do this for 3 minutes into this fight.
But I don't think that Di Cintio can hold this. If she doesn't attack now,
Yeah,
she will
but
be
yeah, it
penalized.
should be some.
This is of course smart, what she does on the
yeah,
ground.
yeah,
She's
but-
winning time.
But perhaps the Judo is coming for her if she doesn't do anything
Mhm.
more. She does all the necessary things, but the refs may be interested in some better fight. So now she tries some soy, but not very good one.
Yeah. But it was not a fake attack.
Yeah, it's not a fake, but it doesn't look very good if the only attack you make in
Yeah.
2 or 3 minutes is is not a very good one. It's not a very bad one either, but
Velema is really struggling with
yeah, with
the
the grip.
Kurikata. Yeah.
She has some problems, but
Yes, this is a good turn.
well,
No score.
no score, but
But everything doesn't help Velema.
maybe now she will just push forward and provoke Disinto to make a mistake or
Yeah.
to do something silly, and then to collect another Shido.
It's not smart. It's not smart. She keeps
Yeah.
attacking, but she gives the time to Disinto.
Yeah, exactly, and
And she loses.
it's all
here.
over. Yeah, so it's Disinto, number 2 seed in under 63 kilograms, that goes through to the quarterfinal.
So cold shower for Do Velema. Welcome at senior level. It's hard, but
Yeah. We can see how much the tactics and the good approach to a certain fighter, because we could see that Disinto was aware of the biggest weapons of Velema, and she just tried to neutralize it. So she had a hold of the sleeve and couldn't let go, because when Velema had this grip on the back, she was very dangerous. But if Disinto could hold her sleeve, it would mean that Velema is helpless, and that was the case.
we are looking at Magdalena Kowalczyk against Ekaterina Valkova of Russia.
Yeah.
Well, you know
Ah.
everything about the Kowalczyks.
Yeah, it's it's a silver medalist of last Polish senior championship. She lost against Halima Mohamed Seger in the final. Well,
Good technique.
yeah, but she got caught. Well, very solid fighter, maybe a bit underachieving,
Second
but
round for women under 78 kilo on mat 3. In white for Hungary.
we hope to see her showing something more.
In blue for Belgium, Sophie de Sedelaar.
It is Valkova who tries some shimei waza, but the ref decides that it is not good enough and just stands them up.
Mistrzynią Europy młodzieżowców.
Yeah, good attempt of Kansetsu, of an arm lock by Kowalczyk. A tricky one, but
Need to say for the Hungarian fans and the Belgians, Abigail Yo, the highest seeded of the tournament, fights against Sophie de Sadeleer on tatami 3.
and it is Valkova who drops underneath with a very good technique, and she now leads by Yuko and Owazari.
And the strangle.
Yeah, and she tries to. Yeah, and it's all over.
Nippon. Well, dominant victory for Valkova.
Yeah.
Let's go to tatami 3 to Abigail Yo and Sophie de Sadeleer from Belgium. Nothing has happened so far in this match. And it is expected that Abigail Yo should win this tournament easily, but it's not the truth. She's really struggling now and trying to get back in shape.
Yeah,
She
well,
was in the best form of her life, I'd say, at the Olympic Games in 2012.
yeah,
Unbelievable.
unfortunately, she was
She got
injured
injured,
there.
yes.
Yeah, but
She got operated to her knee. Now she's back, but it's not so easy. And Sophie de Sadeleer really has a good year, the Belgian. She is the Belgian champion, and
Yeah.
she took medals in Casablanca and the European Open in Rome. First penalty now for de Sadeleer. These tall legs of Abigail, of course, a dangerous weapon. 4 times European under-23 champion, double European champion seniors. This is just a warm-up for Abigail Yo on the normal circumstances. But Abigail isn't Abigail in this moment. At the World Championships she was 9th, also didn't meet the expectations. European Championships at home in Budapest she was 3rd. She was the high expected favorite, and that's hard to deal with if you are still quite young, although she's experienced enough, but the 23 years of Abigail Yo. Now she got caught by Vasari, by Sophie de Sadelere. So this is exactly what I mean.
In white for Israel, Lior Wildika. And in blue for Poland, Katarzyna Klis.
The number 3 of the world, the highest seeded of the tournament. What can she do with this Vasari? Penalties now, 2 for de Sadelere and 1 for Abigail Yo. De Sadelere goes by Robert Krawczyk of Poland. So it's a home match for him. He retired after 2012. And apparently he gives the right instructions to de Sadelere. The president of the Polish Judo Association, Wisław Blach, was also for a long time coach in Belgium. Now it's Robert Krawczyk. 3 penalties now for de Sadelere. This may be the biggest threat. She has to play their own game. This is smart. "26 seconds to go." I wonder if de Sadelere was happy after seeing the draw, fighting against Yo. Now she is. And this is typical for her. She had a really good start of the year. This is an ippon for Yo. She gets back 6 seconds before the end. She takes the victory against de Sadelere. So de Sadelere got caught in the last second. It's her own fault. That's something I would like to see back. Was it a straight ippon? Was inside? Yeah, it's an ippon for sure, for sure. Okay, so we have Abigail still in the tournament, but it was only 6 seconds before she struck. And Robert Krawczyk is not very happy on the side. Yo without a coach. The coach is suspended. But she did it 6 seconds before the end. Okay, this is Judo. Welcome here in Warsaw. Let's see what we have for you. We have for you Tatami 2, of course. Lior Wildikan against Katarzyna Klis, one of the key matches under 70 kilograms. Let's go to Katarzyna Klies. We mentioned her already as one of the top fighters in this category, but also Lior Wildikan, who's the highest seeded. And Klies is leading. Klies is one of the few mothers in judo. She gave birth to a son after the Olympic Games in 2012. And she picked up the medals in Arlon this year, Belgian Ladies Arlon, and the Belgian Open in Rome. This was a very good comeback at this level. She competed at the Olympic Games, where she was 17th, but she already picked 2 silver medals at European Championships. Wildikan, what can she do? She can be the highest seeded, but doesn't say so much. They met each other one time before, in Miami in 2011. That was Klies who took the victory, and now she's in the lead. 1 minute to go.
The winner of mat 3, blue for the Netherlands, is Lucia Steenhuis.
So this is the quarterfinal, the first quarterfinal in this category under 70 kilograms. Of course, you can follow all the results at ipol.org, but I'll fill you in. No score here. I thought this could be another point for Klies.
On mat 3,
Mate.
second round for women under 78 kilo. In white for Canada, the bronze medalist at the World Championships of Rio last year, Katarzyna Robert. In blue for the Netherlands, Karen Stevenson.
Występująca w niebieskich judowi reprezentantka Kanady zdobyła brązowy medal na Mistrzostwach Świata Rio de Janeiro.
17 seconds to go for Katarzyna Klies. It's an interesting category. We mentioned the names already. Margot Pinot, we'll see her later on in the next fight. As well as Heide Wollert, 32 years, 31 years. And also Sondra Diedrich. Those are the names for me most eye-catching that I expect in the semi-finals. But Katarzyna Klies is really getting back now. And again, a semi-final place. Bronze, as mentioned, in Rome, and now in the semi-final. Well done. Wildikan can't help it. Klies was too good. But 3 Shidos, and this was the claim, of course, of Wildikan. Okay, let's go to tatami 3. We stay on this tatami. Actually, I wanted to go to tatami 3, but it was immediately an ippon for Catherine Roberge against Karen Stevenson of the Netherlands. So that was a quick victory for Roberge. And let's stay on this tatami with the category under 70 kilograms. Okay, let's fill you in on the category under 78 kilograms. We have Abigail Yo, who just won. Also, Guusje Steenhuis of the Netherlands reached the semi-final, and now Catherine Roberge of Canada defeated Karen Stevenson. And the next fight will be Muntaya Batulga, Mongolia, against Alana Kanteva. That's the category under 78 kilograms. We stay here on the 70 kilograms with Margot Pinot.
Biała judogi reprezentantka Francji Margot Pinot. Niebieska judogi reprezentantka Rosji Olga Artosin.
On mat 3, we continue with the women under 78 kilograms category. The next quarterfinal in white for Mongolia, Batulga Mugituya.
Pino, the number 3 of the World Junior Championships last year. What can she do at senior level? She already won a bronze medal at the Grand Prix in Abu Dhabi.
Na macie numer 3 mamy walkę ćwierćfinałową.
Although
Today she
last
won
match
with-
wasn't easy against Jablonska.
Yeah, exactly. Jablonska's shown some good judo, not good enough to overcome Pino, but Pino was struggling a bit, so we would be interested to see how she manages. Oh, very nice Zoe attempt against the Russian. So we would be really happy to see if Pino can go further. There is the stake of a semi-final against Quiz for both these fighters. So anyone who wins this match goes into the semi-final against Quiz. And now it is the Russian who tries some Soto Makikomi. Pino not really interested in fighting in Newaza. That's something new from the French.
It is indeed. At senior level, she took a few medals at the European Cups. Those in Orenburg and Tampere, she took a silver medal. But not at the World Cup level.
Unfortunately, she's now trying to do some stuff in Newaza, but she was a bit hesitant, so the ref decided to stop it. And now there was some technical problems with the display, but now everything is correct. So
Well, I mentioned earlier the favorites in this category. Katarzyna Klees, Pino, Wollert and Diederich maybe. Do you agree with those names?
yes,
Because
yes.
we also have Maya Zone, we have Bialas of course.
Yeah, I think for Quiz one of the most important fights was against the number 1 seed here,
Yeah.
against Lioro Vildikan from Israel. Quiz shown some good skills in this fight, so we really, I think that now she's on the best way, on the best track to getting into the final, but we cannot underestimate other opponents, as you said, Pino, Vollert or Diedrich can like, you know, make this day not so good for Quiz.
Yeah. Tatami 1, you can see the category on the 63 between Jennifer Wiggers and Rotem Shork, also an interesting match. We stay here with Margot Pino.
Yeah, Pino, nice drop Zoe attempt, couldn't control the shoulder again. It is her second or third attempt in this fight with good entrance, but something lacking. The control, she couldn't just roll Artoshina over for some score. So she chooses right moments, but something's missing in this technique. And now it's Artoshina who tries to take over some scores here in this fight. Still, it's open. It's only one Shido for the Russian, and nothing more on the board. The Russian defending pretty well in Newaza. We were thinking that Pino might have a slight advantage on the ground. We've seen her doing some good stuff, but Artoshina is defending pretty well, and Pino just doesn't know where to go, what to try. So it is only one Shido separating the fighters. 49 seconds to go in this match. The body language of Pino says that she will push forward and probably try to do something more. But if she can hold on to this one Shido only, she will go to the semi-final against Quiz. But Toshina attacking with some Sutemiwas, and meanwhile on mat 1, I believe it's Wichers who...
Jennifer Wichers just struck in the last 9 seconds, but now it has been awarded as
yeah,
Vasari.
yeah,
Everybody was shouting.
and
But
she loses it anyway.
She loses it.
Yeah, unfortunately,
That's
because
it.
her opponent has 3 Shidos, I believe, and
Yeah.
and the
But
first...
also Vasari and Judo.
Yeah, yeah, but the first grade was Ippon, and she even had Oseikomi.
Oseikomi, yeah.
So
And this is the new rule that after Ippon, and there's immediately Oseikomi, they say
Yeah.
Ippon, Oseikomi,
and then
and
they
proceed.
decide. Yeah.
And they proceed, and then they have the time to see was it Ippon or Vasari, because of course there still have happened, there were still situations where people could escape. So it is
Yeah, it's Pinot who...
Pinot
Yeah,
who
she
took it,
just hold on to
but,
this
not
one
so-
one
not so
Shido.
not very convincing so far, Pinot.
Yeah,
She
not
gives a chance
really.
to Cleese perhaps, but let's not be
Yeah,
too positive.
she was solid, not making any mistakes, but not showing something spectacular, anything spectacular in this way. So it's a definitely chance to quiz.
Let's go to tatami 1 in this category on the 63 kilograms, where we just heard the noise, and in the back we saw that Jennifer Wichert just lost in the last seconds. She thought she had an Ippon and also a Komi in the last 9 seconds, so they were already cheering for that, but it was awarded as Vasari, and then she lost in the end because Shore already had a Vasari and Judo. What
now
we're
it's
seeing now is Sabine Gerschak's second fight against Ozdoba. What do we know about Agata?
Well, she had some break from judo. She decided to go back, taking bronze medal at last year Polish Championships, and thus applying for a start in this competition in European Open in Warsaw. And let's see if she managed to prepare herself for such a tournament. She used to take some 5th places in European Championships for juniors around 6 or 8 years ago.
Yeah, 2006 in Tallinn. And she was
Yeah, she lost against Pavia, I believe, in that bronze medal contest. So she has some experience in fighting with top-level athletes, but that was some time ago, and
yeah,
we are not really sure if she's fit enough for competing with the top nowadays. And she has a tough opposition.
She defeated Alice Schlesinger, for instance, in 2008. So she really fought some good athletes.
Yeah. Let's see if
but some time ago,
if
indeed.
she can take over Gershak.
The tall Gershak.
Yeah, she was convincing in her win. Not showing anything spectacular or some fireworks, but convincing enough against the Russian.
It's always an interesting battle between Gershak and Do Velema. It was also the final of the European Championships last year, where Velema won, but Gershak now takes it on in this tournament so far. Although Gershak has fought many senior championships already. I think she was 5th at the European Championships last year. 7th.
The 2008 European champion,
Walcząca białej judogi reprezentantka Niemiec na macie numer 2, Heide Woller, była mistrzynią.
So it's Shido for Ozdoba for going out of bounds of the tatami. But now her flurry of attacks, so perhaps there will be a passivity warning for Gershak. But she manages to grab her own very strong grip and push Ozdoba out of tatami again. So it's second Shido, 2 minutes to go in this match. Gershak seemed to be in control, but anything could happen. Yeah, like with this attack, it can go both ways. Good Koichi Makikomi attempt by Ozdoba. Gershak avoided and then even tried to counter it, but didn't manage to. Now she tries to apply a shimewaza, but not good enough.
Let's say half an hour ago, we saw Lena Buzeman scoring a fantastic ippon, but now she just lost against my favorite, personally, Marina Slutskaya of Belarus. So she's in the semi-final in the category plus 78 kilograms on tatami 3. Also, tatami 2 is fighting Heide Wollert. So good matches now.
Yeah,
Although we haven't seen real spectacular ippons. The one of Buzeman was great, was a good timing, but now maybe a chance for another Hungarian.
Yeah.
Because we did see Abigail Yo in the last seconds where she hit Sofie de Sadeleren.
Exactly.
Was also ippon.
Now very good attempt by Gershak. Ozdoba managed to avoid it and land flag on front. So no score, but a good attack anyway. Minute to go. Gershak seems to have some knee problem, and it doesn't look good for her. Uchimata Skashi. Dobra, and now some Uchimata. Gershak is desperately trying to hang onto this two-shido lead, but she could be in trouble if Ozdoba manages to score, to put some points onto the table. She's constantly pushing forward, and Gershak is just trying to avoid it with her drop saws.
Yeah, but
not very good ones,
no.
but not very bad ones. Not the ones which could be penalized, I think.
Next fight on mat 2. Women under 70 kilograms. In white for Israel.
Yeah, so this is going to be a penalty for Gershak for stepping out. Yeah, 18 seconds to go. Two shidos against one.
Wollert just defeated Barbara Bialash.
So it's Wollert in the second semi-final, and she will fight either Meyerson or Dietrich.
Well, Gershak, it's a tough match for her.
Yeah, she's in trouble. It's
conditionally it doesn't look strong. Maybe we're wrong. These tall legs. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah. So she wins on Shido difference. Yeah, 2 against 1, but not a very convincing win.
No, it's not. So
And
we have
she will
Rotem
face
Shore
Shore,
and Sabine Gershak, both the teenagers. I think Shore is also still teenager. So the youngsters, but Dovelma didn't pass it on. Shore is just 20, and Gershak is the youngest of all, 17 years. Okay, let's see what's going on the other tatami. Let's go to tatami 2 to see indeed that last quarter final, if I'm right, on the 70 kilograms.
Well, it's Dietrich.
Dietrich already won.
Yeah, won already
Well,
on it one.
we see that, and we'll have a German fight between Wollert and Dietrich. That's going to be interesting. So the next matches will be the repechage matches for sure. Okay, let's go to tatami 3 for the category plus 78 kilograms. We see Elisa Markio fighting Sandra Jablonskite of Lithuania.
Yeah, and it's a Yuko for
the last quarter final.
Yeah. Nice Uchimata. And now she tries to roll Markio over into Osaikomi, but nothing comes out of it. And 1 minute, 100 seconds to go. Jabłońskita leading by 1 Yuko. There's also a Shido for Markio.
Meanwhile, a good match also in Tatami 1. Mael Di Cintio against Ekaterina Valkova. In the same category, it's now also the other quarterfinal between Jody Myers and Otku Yavsma. And Yavsma takes the victory. So Jody Myers into the repechage.
Nice soy attempt by Markio. She drops underneath, couldn't control it, couldn't roll Jabłońskita over. Not deep enough. She was a little bit too much on the side, and now Jabłońskita tries Soto Makikomi. Markio not really interested in going into Newaza. She is trailing by Ayuko, so she has to push forward.
I think there's not so much groundwork in the plus category.
Yeah, yeah. They in general, if they
But
throw
it
and
could
they
be
have
a difference maker.
yeah, exactly.
If you really excel on the ground, it could really be a difference
Yeah,
maker.
but usually it's like a throw for Yuko or Wazari and then going into Wasaikomi. But Markio not really interested in doing something other than that. There's one Shido for Jabłoński, and this is the second one, but she still leads by Yuko. So if Markio wants to go and win this match, she has to throw her or make her collect 2 more Shidos. Or 1 in this case, because Jabłońskita now has 3.
3, yeah.
Yeah, and it's 42 seconds to go. And
she
she's
doesn't give
yeah,
me the impression
yeah,
that
she's
really
she's
capable.
out. I think she's out. It will be 4th Shido, and she'll be out of this contest. Not yet, but 39 seconds.
How long will it take?
Yeah. Well,
this
yeah.
is-
I think it's over now. Yeah, she's. Oh, another chance by the ref, but no.
Ah.
Yeah, it's pointless.
That's over.
Yeah, that's over.
I'll show this because these are the new rules. It's very clear.
Yeah. She just couldn't hold on to this lead. She is out of stamina, out of steam, and now she's out. 4 Shidos.
There we go. Okay, let's go to Tatami 2, where this is the other quarterfinal between Santa Pacanite and Tessie Savrokouz of the Netherlands. This is the last one, also deciding who's going to go to the semi-final. No score so far.
In the repechage semi-finals, there will be at least a 4-minute break.
On Tatami 1, Mael Di Cintio is leading against Ekaterina Valkova.
Yeah, by Ayuko, 1 minute to go.
The settler in blue for Kazakhstan, Serena Rayfova.
Meanwhile, the coach has been removed on mat 2.
Israeli referee Erez Nevo.
Yeah, has to.
Let's see what Tessie Savrokouz can do. She's
Yeah,
under normal circumstances coached by Monique van der Lee, a former world champion. 1995 we're talking about, heavyweight. And she really gives Savrokouz the extras that she needs at this level. She was the number 2 of the under 23 European Championships.
Yeah, she's very fast.
Yeah, she's
she
athletic.
Yeah, she moves a lot around and then finds some openings and drops underneath with for a good story. Not good enough to score, but she's positive in this fight. She moves a lot, she attacks.
And we see completely different judo than in the previous match.
Yeah.
This is the difference that I wanted to show.
Yeah,
Because I think the trend is that the more athletic judokas prevail. Absolutely.
And she, just as you said, that sometimes good newaza may be like the tide changer here. The Dutch girl tried to go into a newaza situation. She was close to getting a successful arm lock, so perhaps there is a chance, especially for those more athletic ones. Yeah, and it is a third Judo for Pakenita. And now Savakuls goes into another Iponsoi, and now she goes into Newaza. So she's definitely more positive. She's attack oriented here in this fight, and she just gives not only us but also the refs a very good impression of very attacking competitor, moving a lot, attacking, going into Newaza, which also shows some kind of approach, some attacking judo.
Speaking about world level, the more athletic judoka haven't broke through, because if we look at the Olympic champion Idalis Ortiz, pretty heavy, Mika Sukimoto, only Karina Bryant, of course, at the Olympic Games. She's more athletic. She was famous for that. And at the World Championship was again Idalis Ortiz who took the world title against Maria Suelen Alteman. Both really heavyweight, so you don't see a development at world level, but lower, for instance, in Paris we saw Lucia Polavder, and of course the Germans have also some very good ones, in especially Franziska Konitz, who took a silver medal in Düsseldorf. And that's attractive to see, especially Konitz made some really good moves in Düsseldorf. Now Savakuls is scoring a Wazari,
Yeah,
and taking the lead, definitely. Osei Komi.
So it's all over here on mat 2. And maybe we could move to mat 1.
This is a decision indeed, and we go to tatami 1 in the category under 63 between Halima Mohammed Segir and Antoinette Henning. Well,
yeah, it's Henning who leads by 2.
About this.
Yeah, very slow start for Halima, trailing by 2, because very good initiation of 2 Haragoshis by Henning, and so she's leading by 2 yukos.
Henning is a very talented judoka, but we cannot name her any talent anymore. But she's having a lot of fun in life and fun in judo. This is the most important. Doesn't say that she's the most disciplined judoka, but she can still handle this level. And I really wonder what Halima Segir can do. She was, of course, the number 2 of the World Junior Championships, if I remember well. The last edition here in Warsaw in 2012, she made her debut. Was not successful.
Yeah, she had an injury. She anterior cruciate ligament. She just damaged it, so she had to undergo a surgery. Now she's struggling a bit to get back to this highest level of performance she can achieve, but yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah. As mentioned, 3 Dutch in this category. Do Velema is out, and Jennifer Wigers is in the repechage. She lost against Short, and this is the last of the quarterfinals.
Whoa.
Wazari now for Henning.
Very, very explosive stuff from Henning today.
That's her style. She's the number 2 of the national championship. She lost to Jennifer Wigers in the final.
Well, that
almost
was close, yeah. Uchimata Skashi.
So it was Dicintio who won the last match, and who's also in the final, on the semi-final. Good. Sorry. Tall girl, Mohammed Segir.
Yeah. 175, I believe.
Polish father, Algerian mother?
Algerian father.
Oh, Algerian father.
Yeah.
Kolejna walka repasażowa w kategorii wagowej do 70 kg. Biała judogi reprezentantka Polski, Barbara Biała.
But despite the height of Mohammed Segir, it's Antoinette Henning who's the most aggressive.
Yeah, she's faster. Everything she does a bit ahead of Halima.
She does try.
Yeah, but Henning is just one step ahead.
Yeah.
And she manages
explosive, what you said.
So it's a passivity penalty for Halima.
Meanwhile, on mat 3, the winner of the repechage for women over 78 kilo. In white for Belgium is Sophie.
Well,
She's
she only won one medal in Minsk last year at this level, so now she's close to a semi-final spot.
In blue for Mongolia, Paturga Mukhtuya.
again.
I thought that the second, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now it's also
No, it's not.
She keeps on trying, Nevasa. Kicking the legs.
Yeah, so once again, one step ahead.
Yeah.
Mohamed Sagir tried her own technique, but was too slow, and Henning just used this momentum and drove
scored
into
a second Wazari.
and she collects her third Yuko and
Oh,
a
that
Wazari.
says enough.
Yeah, so maybe now. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's an Ippon. Yes,
Wow.
yes, it is an Ippon.
Spectacular comeback for Halima Mohamed Sagir.
Yeah, this time
Perfect for
she
Poland.
took her time. Yeah, she took her time, just prepared everything, and went into.
Well,
You see-
I didn't expect it.
Well, I was hoping, because when we saw that when Halima tried to go with her own fast technique, Henning was just a bit faster.
Reluctant also.
Yeah,
Then, yeah, that's true.
yeah,
at the
yeah.
beginning,
So
yeah.
she managed to counter this
But
attack.
this time she was
Yeah,
reluctant.
but she
thought,
was not-
I
yeah.
can defend it.
Yeah,
no problem.
she just put one leg inside, took her time,
Too
prepared
easy.
everything, and she's into the semi-final against Dicintio.
Na macie numer 1 rozpoczynamy repasaże w kategorii wagowej do 63 kg.
We are waiting the repechage match between Jennifer Weges and Agata Ozdoba. Well, it's a strong category. We have now Rotem Shor in the semi-final against Sabine Kershak and Mel Dicintio fighting Mohamed Sagir.
Agata Ozdoba.
Good semi-finals.
Yeah.
And finally something is happening. Yesterday
Yeah.
we didn't see so many surprises. This is nice.
Yeah, exactly. Some good techniques. I think in one fight we've seen a lot of like with this quarterfinal Mohamed Sagir against Henning. We've seen some good judo, and also the turn of the tide. So a dramatic change in events. 3 Yukos and a Wazari, and then she lost with the Nippon. So a lot of things happening today, and a lot of interesting stuff
Yeah, that's what we hoped
in
for
front of us.
yesterday.
Yeah.
która
Okay, Henning does get a repechage, and he is the first repechage, Jennifer Weges.
And I believe after that we will go to mat 2 later on to see the 2 semi-finals in under
course,
70 kilograms.
course.
Very
Katarzyna Klies versus Margot Pinot. It will be an interesting one.
yeah, and then all German semi-final Vollert against Dietrich. So,
Rozpoczynamy repasaże w kategorii wagowej plus 78 kg.
so a lot of exciting stuff coming up. Wow.
Well, this is fantastic, but it's not in the last second she should have stirred.
Yeah, she lost control. Very
But it was convincing.
yeah, just the details
It's the details.
lacking. Yeah.
Do you know her well?
Well, I was from one club for a couple of years in the initial stages of our careers, and then she moved into another city. Then I moved into another
Yeah.
city. So now we don't have a lot of contact, but
Good warning for Jennifer Weges, this one.
yeah.
A chciałbym powiedzieć, że
Can she recover in this
w
match?
listopadzie tego roku będzie rozgrywane we Wrocławiu Mistrzostwa Europy Młodzieży. Mata numer 2. White judogi Jody Myers, Wielka Brytania, a jej przeciwniczką niebieskiej judogi jest reprezentantka Litwy Sarna Pakieni.
Yeah, she tries. Oh, yeah, it's
Now
Yuko. Yeah, she tried left Ogoshi, then went into right also to Gary. Very good attempt by Ozdoba, and she's now leading with a Yuko. 2 minutes 13 seconds to go in this match. Yeah, she looks convincing. Not only big techniques like the hip before, but now also scoring. So Wichers has to do something if she wants to have the chance to fight for the bronze medal. It's now some knee problem.
Well, she suffered a lot of injuries during her career. Now she's finally back with the Dutch title. And finally back to make the connection to this senior level. And she did well, really. In April, she won the European Open in London. But this doesn't look good. And especially with Ozdova, because she's really good and convincing in this match. She wants to attack immediately again. Wichers in real serious troubles. Good takeover.
Yeah, she was close with an Ashiwaza.
No score. She's a girl from the province of Groningen. A lot of judoka are from there. Also Henk Kroll, also Kim Polling. Well,
Good
maybe
region.
we should give them the credits that the best come from Groningen. But there are more. Unfortunately, in the category under 70, we have, of course, Kim Polling, was injured, still recovering, and now also Linda Bolder, who's injured. We saw the repetition of the injury.
Yeah, and meanwhile, second penalty to Ozdoba for passivity, but
so far no threat.
Yeah. And she still good. Saw that Surikomi Goshi at end by Wichers.
Not controlled.
Yeah, she lacked control in the final stage. So a minute to go in this match. Meanwhile, on mat 2, there is a fight of Quiz against Pinot.
I think we should follow that one. That's a semi-final. This is a repechage.
Yeah, and we see.
Excuse us for the fans of these two.
Yeah, you can choose to watch Ozdoba against Wichers if you want to on this on the non-commented channel. But we are looking now at Quiz against Pinot.
We mentioned already that this is an important semi-final.
Yeah, it's
Katarzyna Klies, Margot Pinot.
Exactly, and it is a passivity warning or passivity penalty for Pinot. We saw her earlier today that she wasn't convincing enough. It's not her best day. She was efficient. She managed to get into the semi-final, but it wasn't the best of her. We expected a bit more, and now it's Quiz who attacks. Yeah, personally we're rooting for Quiz today. We hope that she gets into the final, of course.
Well, it's always nice if the home team takes medals, and yesterday we were fortunate to have a silver medal here with Eva Konieczny.
Yeah, and especially when Quiz just looks good. She attacks, she does some good judo. She's also a happy mother, so that's another story, but very fine one. So
no, it is an interesting story to get back as a mother. There are more examples, and one of the examples was yesterday. Annabelle Urani, 31 years. She took a bronze medal, and she gave birth to 2 children of 3 and 1. Well, they've seen their mother taking a bronze medal.
Yeah, so that's these are nice stories to hear. Something not only in sport, but it shows us that these are
diehards.
Yeah,
they have the faith to come back, and they do it.
They want to, but
and maybe it also generates another mentality.
Yeah, exactly. So these are fine stories, and we are happy to see not only that the mothers go and compete, but the style in which they fight. It's not like getting back and losing, but many of them just getting good results, like yesterday bronze medal, or today I hope Quiz goes for gold.
Yeah. You see the coach here of France, of Margot Pinot, who's Marjorie Ulrich, actually still a fighter, and she's still in the world ranking. I think something like 63 or something, that placing. Yeah. But she had a knee operation. Now she's coaching.
Yeah, and on the other hand, we also see Artur Quiz, Kasia's husband and coach.
Yeah.
So It's a nice couple.
It is.
Numer 1 zwyciężyła Agata Ozdoba, która walczyć będzie o brązowy medal w kategorii wagowej do 63 kg.
Okay, so it's a passivity penalty for Quiz.
Na macie numer
It's 2 against 1, but it's Quiz who drops underneath for a good soi.
4 minutes break.
Not good enough, but very good timing. Not tight enough. Couldn't control the shoulder. Perhaps if she could, there would be a score. Now it's Pinot who tries Kochimaki. And it's Quiz who goes to Newaza. The clock is ticking. I believe somewhere around 50 seconds to go in the semi-final match. Yeah, 44 seconds. 2 Shidos to 1 in favor of Quiz. Pinot is constantly pushing forward, but Quiz avoids this pressure, and she
Ooh,
couldn't
this is a
avoid it
Judo,
now.
I'd say. It was
Well,
on the side.
well, let's see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Judo.
it is. Oh, so unfortunately for Quiz, now
Half
she
a
has
minute
to
for
do
the end.
something. Yeah, 30 seconds. She has to do something special if she wants to get back and go into the final.
And Arthur is giving everything
Yeah.
he can as a coach.
Yeah, he's even coaching
This
when
is- this is
he
smart
shouldn't, but
for-
yeah,
for
this is
Pinot
smart for
to stay on the
Pinot.
ground. Now she wants to stay on the ground.
Yeah, 8 seconds.
Yeah, Pinot uses the head this time.
Uh,
Yeah, last attempt. One more. No.
no.
Sorry
So-
for Poland.
Yeah,
She has
unfortunately.
to work
yeah.
harder to get a bronze medal. One match to go for Klees, and
Yeah,
see
she
if she
got
can
caught.
win that bronze medal, because it will be the first time that she could win a medal here. But indeed, she got caught by
By Pinot.
Pinot.
Yeah, Pinot just put her under some pressure on the final stage, and around 30 seconds before the end of the match. Put her under pressure, got into Osoto, and managed to pull out a Yuko
Yeah.
from it. So it is.
Arthur is not so happy.
Yeah.
A bit disappointed, but it was a good score by Pinot.
Yeah, she still has a lot of work to do. It's not like, just you decide to
Yes.
come back and it's effortless.
A very quick update at Tatami 3, because it's still an interesting semi-final to go. We switch back to under
Yeah,
70
it's
later
Yo
on.
who is trailing on
But
Wazari.
Just a few moments indeed between Abigail Yo and Guusje Steenhuis, who's indeed a Wazari ahead. And that's spectacular, but also it doesn't surprise us. The first match of Abigail was by far not good, but she struck in the last 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Guusje Steenhuis is really breaking through in Europe. But you never know against the tall legs of Abigail Yo.
Yeah, she still can create something magical out of a desperate situation. She's trailing by a
Absolutely.
Wazari, but
Okay.
she's not giving
We
up.
switch back to Tatami 2, and we keep you up to date with the developments of Guusje Steenhuis against Abigail Yo. We are looking to this German fight, semi-final on the 70 kilograms between Heide Wallet, the experienced Heide Wallet, against the rookie Sandra Diederich.
Yeah, and already in the final waiting is Pinot, so whoever wins this fight is going to go against Pinot in the final.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh, very nice.
she got caught,
Uchimata.
yeah, indeed.
Yeah, very nice.
Juko.
Yeah, it's a Yuko. Perhaps
does it
even-
surprise me? Well, maybe not. Maybe not. You cannot always rely on the experience you have. She was European champion 2008, but Sandra Diederich is really booming now, and one of the bigger talents. Last year, third at the World Junior Championships, and she took a bronze medal in 2012 at the Europeans.
Yeah, so
but
we see a
she's
replay of
improving
this
every day.
Uchimata, yeah.
Every
Couldn't
tournament.
control the right arm. If she
then-
could
yeah,
pull
that
it
was
a bit
full
more,
ip-on.
yeah, it would be fully punched. She was a bit. The distance between them was a bit too large to just turn her over for a nippon, but it was a nice
Oh, this is
attempt
the strangle.
nevertheless.
She is in trouble.
Yeah. Well, is it?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes
she
it
taps.
is. Yeah.
Perfectly in our camera. Okay, Sandra Diederich with no respect for the experiences.
Yeah.
And that's what we'd like to see. This attitude is the attitude of a winner.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Yeah, exactly. She came to this fight throwing around, so she threw for a beautiful Uchimata, and then she strangled Willard. So she will face Pino in the final.
Let's go back to tatami 3. Meanwhile, we didn't miss anything between Abigail Yo and Guusje Steenhuis, still in the lead with Wazari, and both 2 penalties with 10 seconds to go.
So Steenhuis can afford one more penalty if she wants to get into the final. And it is Abigail Yo who collects the penalty for stepping out of the mat.
Yep.
It's 4 seconds, and she just loses. So number 1 seed in this weight category, the highest ranked player in this tournament.
That's true, but we mentioned it already. This is not the Abigail Yo that we know.
Still struggling to get back into top form. Maybe she needed such a tournament where maybe not
Not
that
the highest level.
But anyways, she loses the semi-final, so she will have a chance at the bronze medal.
Well, we're seeing another Dutch, Tessie Savokools, in her semi-final, if I'm right.
Yeah, she was very convincing. She moved a lot, threw around some good sois, and engaged in some newaza. So she looks on form today for me.
Yep. And she's fighting against Otku Yavzma of Mongolia. She defeated Jodie Myers of Great Britain. And in her first match, Yavzma defeated Natalia Pilarczyk. Savokools reached the semi-final via Joanna Jaworska, also another Polish, and Pakinito of Lithuania.
Not a good attempt at Soi. She landed way too to the side of Yavzma. She could get countered if Yavzma was more aware and tried some kind of Uchimata or Harigoshi. And it is Savokools who received the penalty.
There's a lot going on, of course, for the Canadian fans. Tune in to Catherine Roberge at tatami 3, non-commanded, but still interesting against Kanteva of Russia.
Meanwhile, Mongolian has some problems.
Problems with the side. I'm sure that the world champion Monique van der Lee, actually her coach, is watching at home.
Yeah, so we say hello
Also
to
a
her.
judo mother. But Tessie's doing well. The number 2 of the European Under-23 Championship. She could have won that actually.
But
But
this is going to be a penalty, yes.
Yeah.
She lost her grip, force attack.
clearly led by the Polish referee. Hola.
Yeah, so it is the 3rd penalty, so Yavzma very strong. Savokools struggles to move around a lot to just avoid this powerful arms of Yavzma, but
Heavier.
she's just struggling.
Ooh.
She now moves out of the tatami, so
Yeah, pushed.
yeah, she was pushed, but it is a penalty.
Yeah, the 4th, Hansakom, okay.
Yeah,
That
it-
sounds familiar. Also in Samokov in the final, she lost against a German by Hansakom, okay?
yeah, so she
Uh,
still
I-
has some problems with the more powerful ones. When she
Yeah,
moves
apparently.
around, she tries to avoid, but
Okay, let's give you a little update on the category under 78 kilograms. We saw the semi-final between Guusje Steenhuis and Abigail Yo. Abigail Yo took
and next
the
we'll
victory.
move probably to Mat 1 to see both semi-finals in under 63 kilogram
It's gonna be
category.
interesting.
Yeah, this is the repechaage against Valkova against Henning. Valkova from Russia against Henning from the Netherlands. But then we will see Rotem Shore of Israel against Shabina Gershak
Yeah,
from Hungary.
very interesting ones.
Yeah, and then the one which may or probably will interest Polish fans, it's Maël Dicinto from France against Halima Mohamed Seger from Poland. So stay tuned for these fights with us.
I'd like to finish the 78 kilograms where Stena has won the spot for the final, and also Catherine Roberge against Alana Kanteva. It was Roberge who took the final spot, so we will have Stena versus Catherine Roberge. Back to 63 kilograms with this Antoinette Henning in the repechage.
Yeah,
Two
Henning.
Dutch in the repechage, both Wiggers and Henning, and they didn't make it.
Yeah, Henning very unfortunate, or because she on the in the quarterfinal she was showing some spectacular judo. Wazari 3 yukos, but then got caught for a nippon against Mohamed Sagir. Fortunately,
left long leg.
Yeah, with a very very long leg, and she looked good in that fight. And now she's struggling against Valkova. Valkova penalized twice, but managed to throw for a yuko, and now she manages to throw for Ippon. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah, we saw the bridge, both legs. So
tough day for the Dutch,
yeah.
I'd say. All the Dutch are out.
According to the new rules, it is a straight Ippon situation. Maybe we will see a replay if it's possible.
The only queen of under 63 is at home.
Yeah.
Annika Vanelli. She's safe. But a bit unfortunately, of course, for all the Dutch, they're out. And it's Osdoba who qualified for the bronze fight, as well as Valkova. Now it's going to be interesting who will be their opponents for the bronze, but who will be in the final.
Yeah,
more
and who
importantly.
knows, we see.
Yeah, we see it here.
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe I would have given a Wazari to give a chance to Henning, but
Sure, we mentioned her. She's well, not the tallest, and the tallest she fights.
Yeah.
Gashak, 178.
Yeah, but Shore very strong. She uses.
She is.
Yeah, she uses her arms to bend Gershak over, so the height difference is not that apparent. You see, Gershak is bending over because of Shore's
She wants to dive under it.
Yeah.
And she keeps her close, which surprises me a bit. It's dangerous to stay close to Gashak, but Rotem takes the risks.
Yeah, and she drops underneath.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ah, good
Yeah,
takeover.
she's very fast. She drops underneath Gershak, but she moved a little bit too shallow, not going into deep. So good attack, but not the one to score. And now it's Gershak who
almost prevented their point.
And then
good
yeah,
ground
yeah,
technique,
yeah.
and the Israelis are familiar for that.
It was initially it was Gershak who tried some Newaza magic, but Shore nearly managed to turn her over and go into Asaikomi.
Nice match between 20-year Shore and 17-year young Gashak. The world champion cadets.
Not very good attempts by Shore, some kind of Sutemi Waza, but not successful enough. She's lucky that she managed to stand up very quickly, so she avoided being penalized. But now, yeah, these two didn't count as real threats, so she got penalized for passivity, and it's Shore who puts her long leg inside. But we've seen Shore doing some good stuff in Newaza, so yeah.
Yeah, interesting to see this Newaza indeed.
Yeah, she was close, but Gershak managed to escape this situation.
Still amazing, such a small country like Israel. Here it comes, maybe,
yeah.
No.
Yeah, so
Again
close,
defended.
yeah, it looked like for a moment it was very close,
yeah.
And then Shore managed to defend it, but Gershak looking better and better with each passing second and minute.
But interesting to see the development in Israel. There are now sort of two generations. They left the best for the Grand Prix, but there's enough to offer here in Israel, especially in the lightweights. Let's say until 63, everything is really well done in the development of Israel. Yeah.
So
no score now, penalty for Gashak.
Yeah, both received penalty.
Both,
I wouldn't give.
Oh, this is take over and this is Yuko.
Yes.
I thought about it was Wazari, but it's Yuko by the Dutch referee. Yeah, the coach is claiming for Wazari.
Well, we'll see. They have some time to make up their minds, especially the refs sitting in front of monitors, but they decided to leave a Yuko. We'll probably see a replay in a minute. No time for it now, as so many things happen on the mat. Gershak very close to scoring twice, but then got caught by Shor, who now...
Here we see it one more time.
Yeah, and now it is Shor who is in lead for this Yuko. 1 minute to go. 3 Shidos for Shor, so she has to be careful.
Yeah.
If Gershak manages to put her under pressure and
well, she
Shor
can
makes
play a
a
tactical
mistake,
game now because of her length, of her height. She can really play a tactical game. But it's amazing this groundwork by Shor.
Yeah. So 47 seconds. Shor has to be careful, but she has shown us that she can, especially when it comes to some Newaza situation. She can lose a lot of time there. She knows some good rollovers, and maybe that's her chance, because she cannot afford to make any more mistakes. One more Shido for her means that she's out of this semi-final and will face a bronze medal fight.
But my feeling is that this doesn't deserve another penalty.
Yeah, not yet, but it's 47 seconds, so she has to be careful. It is Gershak who will just move forward, will try to put her left arm on the back of Shor, or somewhere around her head.
Yeah, the grip
but
was
it
not
is
perfect,
but it is Shor who avoids it with good attacks.
Yeah.
It's not false attack. Yeah, she was close to scoring.
It's not a good grip by Gershak, and Shor benefit of that.
So Gershak is struggling now.
Yeah, she stays in her attacks.
Yeah, now it's a difficult situation for Shor. Yeah, close to scoring.
It's hard working today for Gershak.
Yeah, 23 seconds. Yeah, good stuff from Gershak. Yeah,
well
it is
done.
another. Another Wazari.
Perfect.
Yeah, 10 seconds. So it is Shor.
I'll pencil her in for the final.
Yeah.
And of course, we have the world champion Yarin Jerby in this category. Of course, not here, but we know her reputation.
Yeah, so it is Shor. I think she was more mature, especially when it comes to tactics.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, she was smart. She knew that the only threat is by Gershak's long arm going over the top, somewhere around the head. So she managed to just neutralize the threat, and then coming out with her own technique, Sutemi Waza, for a Yuko.
Well, I'm very happy for her. She takes her first European, well, let's say World Cup level medal ever in her career.
Yeah, and I hope that she will face Halima Mohamed Sagir in the final.
That would be fantastic. Also for the home crowd, let's face it.
So let's see if Halima can manage to overcome Dicinto. I think she lost against her once or twice. So it's a good time to take a revenge, especially here in Poland.
Yeah, it was Dicinto who beat her in July 2013 at the Universiade.
Niebieska judogi, reprezentantka Polski Halima Mohamed Sagir. Prosimy o gorący doping dla naszej reprezentantki. Jest to walka o wejście do finału w kategorii wagowej do 63 kg.
In the backside we see Helene Recevaux supporting Dicinto. She took a medal yesterday, silver.
So at that moment, it is Dicintio who looks more
Yeah, she takes the
aggressive,
initiative.
yeah. And now she goes into an arm lock, but Mohamed Sagir manages to avoid it. But she has to be careful, especially in those no other situations, because Dicintio.
It's funny, she's so tall, but she has never had a problem with her weight.
Yeah.
Always, it's a natural weight, maybe 64, but never in trouble. That's a gift.
Some of us have to reduce a lot, but
Yeah.
unfortunately for her, she hasn't
No
ever
troubles for
had
her.
to.
No, never ever.
Well, yeah. We've seen that once today. Yes,
That
yes,
can happen,
yes, and it is
yeah!
a Nippon, yes.
Oh yeah. Crowd is enthusiastic, of course, by
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
superior Ippon.
Yeah, and we've seen that again
The surprise
before,
for me,
yeah,
this
with
tournament.
Henning.
I was
that-
hoping for it because she really struggled with getting this level, and now
Yeah.
she breaks through.
Yeah, but we see she doesn't do anything very fast. She just goes there, prepares,
Now here it comes.
and then here it comes.
Fantastic.
We've seen that with Henning again.
Yeah.
When she tried to just be step ahead, Henning was better. But then when she prepared, went into, and some fantastic stuff. So we have
Perfect. Well, we're happy for the Polish. It's expected that within half an hour we will start with
Yeah.
the final block.
yeah, and,
we
I
have,
believe 3 medal chances for Poland.
Well,
one
you mentioned it in
setting.
advance. That's perfect.
Yeah, so
We have Rotem Shore versus Mohamed Segir.
yeah. Then we will have Katarzyna Quiz fighting for bronze medal and Agata Ozdoba fighting for bronze medal. So
Yeah. In 45 minutes you can expect the final block. 45 minutes break with the categories 63, 70, 78 and plus 78.
So
Looking forward to that.
stay tuned and
Thomas
see you
Kowalski
in some
and Hans
time.
van Essen. See you
Thank
later on. Here we go with the final block with the women under 63 kilograms. The first bronze final between Maldi Sintio and Agata Ozdoba. On my side, Tomasz Kowalski. Tell us all about the performances so far of Ozdoba, because she performed pretty well.
Yep.
Can be satisfied about that.
Yeah, she had some tough fights, 2 wins already, I believe. Yeah, and losing in the quarterfinal against Gershak Shabina, the youngest competitor, but very successful and talented one. And in the repechage fight, Ozdoba won against Jennifer Wihers from the Netherlands. Wihers facing a tough day today. So it is Ozdoba who now goes into a deep Uchimata, but losing grip on both hands, but very threatening attack.
And Maldi Sintio was in the fight for bronze because of her victories first against Do Velema in her first match, then against Yekaterina Valkova, but in the semi-finals she lost against Mohamed Segir and came into the repechage. Sorry, of course, now in this final was not in the repechage, but in this bronze medal fight. First score now for Di Sintio. It's Yuko.
Yeah, it's Yuko for great Coach Igari. It's interesting to add that Di Sintio is a number 2 seed in today's competition. The first one being Claudia Arens, who lost her first fight against Jennifer Wihers. So number 2 seed fighting for bronze medal, leading by a Yuko. 2 minutes and a half left, and it is another good attack by Di Sintio and Sotogari.
Di Sintio also defeated the world junior champion in a tactical match of her, because she had some penalties, but although she did really well in that match against Velema and got through to the next round against Yekaterina Valkova. So also we'll be seeing back in the bronze medal fight. But the French are doing well.
Yeah, exactly. Yesterday,
of course, also under 70 they have Margot Pinot.
Yesterday they got a couple of medals, and today also a couple of medal chances. It's another Kochi attempt. This time Ozdoba could avoid landing on back or the side, so no score here. But Di Sintio constantly being attacking and being full of threats, not only in Tachiwaza, but we've seen her attempting some good Newaza today as well, as all of the French team.
But it is a surprising category indeed, because there's a lot of competition. The level is quite the same. There are a few girls who are maybe seated higher, like Arends and Di Sintio, but it doesn't say it all. There are a few talents in this category, and also a very good Rotem Shor that we've seen so far from Israel.
Yeah, she's in the final.
And it's a surprising final, of course, with your Mohamed Segir in the final. Good for Poland. We'll see you later on. 1 Judo difference in this match.
Probably a Shido. Yeah, for stepping outside of the tatami.
They're very strict for that.
Yeah, a lot of Shidos. Nearly any going outside is penalized. So
it must be immediately followed by an attack. If not, then you get a Shido.
And there's this consistency. Yeah, it's in the rule book.
No, but it's good. You say it right. It is consistent, the refereeing so far, and it improves every week. Not only the athletes have to improve, but also the referees, of course.
Yeah, so it's transparent. It's in the rule book, and it's clear. So it's like I can't think of any referees mistakes.
No, really.
So it's
as in the previous fight, Agata doesn't give up.
Exactly, so. Yeah, it's 12 seconds, so it'll be difficult, but she pushes forward, she gets close. But Cynthia, an experienced fighter.
This is what she did in the previous fights as well. She just pushes her opponent outside of the tatami.
Yeah. Yeah, so it is Cynthia that takes the first bronze medal in under 63 kilogram category. We'll still have some time, so maybe we'll move to mat 2 to see the other bronze medal contests. Yeah.
Between Ekaterina Valkova and Sabina Gershak.
Yeah,
You
it
see here
is.
the repetition.
Yes, it's 30 seconds, 3 Judos for Valkova, 2 for Gershak. So at that moment it is Gershak who takes the second bronze.
The
But
youngster, 17 years, 22 for Valkova.
yeah,
So Valkova, she lost to Mael Di Cintio. And Gershak lost in the semi-final against Rotem Shor. Also a tough fight. A lot of Shidos indeed.
but Gershak has to be careful not to do anything silly.
No,
because,
not to give it away.
Yeah, we've seen some actions like this during the.
Oh, now
tournament.
she
Yes,
steps into
and
a
it is-
mistake.
yes,
Yuko.
Yes, and
This
it
is
is
a
a
mistake.
Yuko.
Oh, she's surprised.
Yeah, she's surprised, but she
It's
left.
her own mistake.
Yeah, she left the arm beneath her front, and that's a Yoko. Yeah, she made a mistake.
What are they claiming? What do you think?
Yeah,
Coach has to step
yeah.
outside.
He said no. He said that this is not a Yuko, but she left the
No,
arm.
no, it's
yeah,
clear
and
Yuko.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it is.
It's not the situation
What?
how the legs are.
No, it's not.
No.
No, they have cancelled it, but
Hey, Hans Sokol. So she got the pants apparently.
no. It's just no score, and she wins by
Aha,
Shidos.
so-
Yeah,
okay.
but they've cancelled it. I'm not sure. I think that because of the arm being beneath her chest, under the chest.
Well, the referees know it was on the right side of the camera, so
Yeah, but
let's look at it again. Yeah, it's tough to see for us.
yeah.
I could imagine it was a Judo. Anyway, the bronze goes to Hungary, and in that case it was a good medal for Sabina Gershak, the youngest of everybody. But now we're going to look forward to the match between Rotem Shor from Israel and Halima Mohamed Sigir. And it's good because 2 years ago Halima made her debut, and it was not the best debut that she thought about, and she was injured at that time, but now she's breaking through, and we're waiting a long time for that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a good. She started where she left off. We hope that this brings some good results in the future as well. But now let's focus on the final match. Yeah.
Shor has never been really successful, not with the European title or anything in the cadets or juniors, but now this is a good final spot for her. She was fifth in Sofia. You know how tall Halima is?
Yeah, 107. 75.
Typical
Yeah.
Shor movement, eh?
Yeah.
Perhaps she can
Yeah,
benefit
yeah.
now. No, no control.
Unlucky.
175. That's tall. She's not the tallest, but
Yeah, and
one
it's
of
a
them.
Yuko for Shaw for this counter attack. Typical move. We've seen that once or twice so far today.
we mentioned before Polish mother and Algerian father.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was typical what Shor tried to do in the whole tournament, and quite successful. Shor leading by Yuko.
Yeah, but we've seen Halima
Getting back.
getting back
strongly.
today, and not only one Yuko,
No.
because there was 3 Yukos and Wazari, and she
This is maybe
Yeah,
Vasari, yes,
yes.
indeed. And no Seikomi.
unfortunately. So good display for sure.
Don't go
Yeah.
to the ground with the Israelis. We are familiar for that famous Silver for Poland, gold for Israel. Congratulations, Rotem, sure. But also congratulations to Halima Mohammed Sigir.
Yeah, it was a
Good
good
performance.
display, a good performance. Maybe a bit unlucky in the final because Shore's main threat was this technique, and Halima perhaps made some tactical mistake in the approach for this fight.
Yeah, but Shore was just simply better.
Yeah, but she is very good. Yeah, especially when she has her grip. This situation was good for her, so it's a deserved gold medal.
Absolutely. Congratulations. We mentioned already that we have the world champion Yarden Jerby in this category under 60, also from Israel. Well, now there's another small rival at this level of the European Opens.
So now
Welcome back again, and we're going to look at more medal chances for Poland, which means Katarzyna Klies. Another Israelian, Yarden Meyerzoon, against Katarzyna Klies.
Yeah, so it's Israel Poland 1-0, and perhaps
we can have
it's
a
time to
repechage.
get
Well, it will be good for this judo mother. May not be important, but it's an interesting factor indeed. She gave birth to a nice little son, and now she's back on track. And Meyerzoon, well, of course, the Israeli champion. She was the number 5 of the European under-21 championships, so she's still young. The other tatami is Leo Wildikan, another Israeli, against Heide Wallet of Germany. We'll keep you up to date with that. It's Heide Wallet actually leading already by Yuko.
So quick
Here
start.
everything is equal.
Yeah, it's equal. Both fighters still cautious, but now it's Meyerzoon who goes into a newaza. But she lost the lapel, and no shimewaza from the situation. Quiz was 30 seconds short of going into the final, but now she's struggling to get bronze. There is a Judo for passivity for her opponent, Meyerzoon, but Quiz has to be careful. She she was winning on Judos also in the semi-final, but eventually lost by Ayuko. So it would be good to throw some points onto the scoreboard. And if she wants to throw some points, she has to attack a bit better than the previous situations in which she tried. But it's 2:30 to go and one Judo for Meyerzoon. Yeah, good Soto.
Yeah, now she's in the lead.
Yeah, they'll probably cancel though. I think it was a bit similar situation than the one which we saw with Gershak. Yeah, so they'll probably cancel it.
Artatami, Wallet is still leading by Yuko, halfway the match.
Oh, they left Yuko, so that's good. There is a score.
Good prospect for Poland to get the 3rd medal. It's a long time ago actually. In 2002 the Polish team took 7 medals. 7 medals, and in this category Adriana Daci.
Yeah, so there is a Judo for going out of the mat of the fighting area. We've seen that happen very often today and yesterday. So the refs are very clinical about it. If it's in the rules, it is a Judo. And now good drop soi by Quiz. but she has to be careful. Is there
Yeah, for the
a
strangle.
lapel across? No, it is not. It was across her
On the
face,
chin
probably.
probably,
Yeah,
yeah.
probably on the chin. Same situation on mat 1. Blue leading by Yuko and white penalized with Shido, I believe. That's what Hans is trying to look up on mat 1.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
2 Shido even.
Yeah.
For the Israeli Wildikam.
yeah, and it's quiz. Oh,
Oh,
there was a leg grab. Well, in the defense there was a leg grab, so yeah, they are going to give it. Yes, that's what the referee suggested by
Yeah.
waving his head upwards and downwards, and we can see it. Yes, it is.
yeah, very clearly. You could see everything.
Yeah, so it is a straight Hansakumake. We haven't seen that very often
No,
recently.
last week in Düsseldorf, just 3 Hansakumakes by leg grabbing,
Yeah, today
and the rest were just.
today it's the first one,
she
I
knows.
believe, and maybe
Yeah, she
yesterday
knows. She
maybe one,
knows.
because we are not really sure.
no,
One Mongolian was disqualified, but we are not sure if it was for a leg grab.
Congratulations to Poland, the 3rd medal for Poland. Here we go with
And
the other bronze medal fight between Lior Wildikan and Heide Wollert.
This is the second.
Wollert is leading still by 1 Judo from the beginning, 20 seconds to go. 2 penalties for Wildikan and 1 for Heide Wollert.
Yeah, Willigan is now trying to give everything. It can go either ways. She was close.
No fantasy in this throw.
No.
There was no
No, she tried to good Kosoto, but then switched it to a bad Sutemi Waza.
exactly,
It wasn't a good idea.
didn't help. her.
Maybe if she went straight into the Kosoto with full, if she gave everything into this one throw,
Yeah.
she could get countered, but she could throw. And
Mhm.
with this Sutemi Waza, I don't think that it was a good idea. So it is Wollert who takes the second bronze medal in under 70 kilogram category. And
So also the Germans doing well here with Sonda Dietrich to be expected in the final against Margot Pinot. 2 medals for Germany. Her 29th medal at World Cup level. Unbelievable. Okay, everybody happy in Germany, and we're going to look forward to Margot Pinot against Sondra Dietrich. 2 relatively youngsters.
De bronze medalist at the Junior World Championship last year, Margot Pinot. And in blue for Germany.
Only 14 participants in this category, but with Wildikan, Cleach, Pinot, with Wollert, with Meyerson and Dietrich, it's pretty strong. We cannot complain about that, about the level. And here we see Margot Pinot. Strong French.
yeah, she
Pinot.
wasn't spectacular today, but very solid.
No, exactly.
She did what she had to. She won in the semifinals. She won against Quiz by first of all trailing by 1 Shido. It was 2-1, but half a minute before the end of the contest, she threw her for a Yuko, and well, I think that Dietrich looked a bit better. She was
More convincing,
yeah, more
absolutely. Yeah.
convincing, but Pinot, on the other hand, she had some. Oh, very nice.
This is what we mean, convincing.
Yeah.
Very nice style of her, very offensive. Both 20 years. It was actually the Pinot who was the most promising with 2 European junior titles a few years ago, and she took bronze in the World Championships in Ljubljana. And if I'm right, also Dietrich did the same, also bronze. So they're really equal to each other. But Dietrich has a perfect development now over the last year, I can say.
Dietrich looking better in this initial minute of the fight. She had a great attack, nearly scored Yuko. Some more drive, more rotation on the final stage of this attack, and she would score. But anyways, there is a Judo penalty on her account as well.
Yep.
So she has to do something more. But she looks solid. She looks good, and I think that she will push forward.
She will wait for her moment because Dietrich is really a judoka that can make the throw. Ooh, whose point is it now?
Yeah, it's Pinot's, I believe.
She took
Counter
it over.
attack, yeah, she
counter.
took it over. So
So that gives some more pressure on Dietrich. We see it one more time. Indeed,
yeah,
it was a counter attack by Pinot. Interesting. It will give more rest for Pinot. It's now up to Sandra Dietrich, but Pinot is just proceeding in her match and takes a second Judo. It's the best you can do.
yeah.
Just play your game. Don't
because
wait.
it seemed like Dietrich was attacking and Pinot was scoring. That's what it seemed. But now you clearly see that Pinot is just doing what she wanted to do.
Yep.
Her strategy for this match is great because she lets Dietrich push forward and then takes advantage of it. If Dietrich pushes, Pinot just pulls it and drops underneath and collects a second Yuko, or counters not very good attacks by Dietrich.
And now she's more eager to go to the ground. We've seen that before. In the beginning of the tournament, it was no preference to go to the ground.
Yeah, she just puts something on the score sheet and then she feels comfortable playing along in Newaza. There was a Onsekomi, but it lasted only a couple of seconds, so no score from it yet. But anyhow, it's still some time, precious time from Dietrich.
This is absolutely. But she's still working on the
Yeah.
arm lock. But you see, it's no control over the arm.
But just under a minute left in this contest.
Yeah,
and
1
Pinot
minute
is
to go.
leading comfortably.
Comfortably, but let's not
No.
underestimate the danger of
Yeah,
Dietrich.
of course. Dietrich can do one outstanding technique and finish it all over. So Pinot has to be careful, but we have seen that she can hold on to, especially when there is some kind of Newaza situation where she can just move around a bit on the ground.
Slovenian referee just passed the A license exam last week in Oberwart, or 2 weeks ago. Nusha Lampe.
That was close, and not much left in this contest. Pinot has to be careful, but she seems
In control.
in control.
Yeah.
She knows what she's doing.
She's never been in danger in a way. But you never know against Dietrich.
Yeah, only once I believe in this fight. The first attack by Dietrich was very dangerous, but then every time Dietrich went into something, Pinot had already
The counter
had
in
an
mind.
answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, counter or good defense, not an entirely defensive stance, but doing something more to just win the match. So it is 2 Yukos, and it is Pinot who takes the gold.
That makes also France the most successful nation here, because now they have a gold, silver and 3 bronze medals. 5 medals for France. Can you imagine? This is just the second team of France, of course, but Pinot is really getting there, for sure.
Yeah, and it's time for
Time
awarding
for
ceremony.
Avicii, time for levels, time for the first medal award ceremony for the ladies under 63 kilograms with Rotem Shore, with Mohamed Segir, with Gashak
And Dicintio.
and Dicintio. Okay, let me just make some notes who I expected on the table, because this was surprising. Rotem Shore, okay, may have been expected, as well as Gershak. but Claudia Arends was
Was supposed to be
was
somewhere
supposed to
here.
be there. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Presented by the DJU Marketing Director, Mr. Eddie Koer.
Yeah, and there are a lot of Dutch. Also, they didn't make it to the final stages, so I think the right winners are on the stage with Sabine Gerschak, with Maëldi Sintio, and a perfect silver place for Halima Mohamed Segir.
Yeah, and I told you yesterday that she's one of my favorites for medal today. I told you there will be 2 or 3 for Poland, and it turns out, yeah.
Perfect.
So, so my predictions were good. Fortunately,
100% good.
maybe I should have told you about 5 or 6 medals next time.
Well, congratulations. We'll do that next time indeed.
Okay, we'll try it.
Thomas Kowalski. Well, if you need any advice on medals, call him. Or follow him on Twitter.
Yep.
What's your Twitter address?
It's COVALEEK.
Just look for Thomas Kowalski. Okay, congrats to Israel. On the 63, they have another challenger for Yarden Derby, and I'm sure she's glad about it.
Yeah,
A very beloved judoka, also Rotem Shore. Popular girls.
Yeah.
They speak all languages. Well, at least English. Let's give them some respect. That gives us the time to introduce the fights for the bronze medal, which is Alana Kamteva of Russia against Sofita Sadelier, and we're going to have a look at, well, this is the tribune with under 63, of course, Claudia Arends, and the next fight will be Karen Stevenson against Abigail Jo. We haven't seen Stevenson so far in the tournament. There are only 14 participants, and the matches were very fast. Jo we saw twice, getting back in the last 6 seconds in her first match against the Sadelier. Then she defeated, she lost in the semi-final against Guusje Steenhuisen. That's why she's now in the bronze medal fight against Karen Stevenson of the Netherlands. Also still a youngster, but capable to take a medal. But now against Abigail Jo, the double European champion.
Yeah, but she was close here. Jo isn't on the top form.
Absolutely
We've
not.
certainly seen that today. She managed to come back once, but but it's not what we have expected from her. I believe
Well, she's not in a good shape for quite some time, so she needs rhythm. That's why she's here. Her coach is not there, her fixed coach, he's suspended, but she has to do it, well, on her own. You have to do it on the tatami anyway, and Karen Stevenson is pretty greedy to make her day as a good day.
We cannot say we are disappointed with Jo, because we were aware that she just needs some time on the mat.
Yeah.
So let's see if
sometimes you have that in your career. It's not a shame
yeah.
After being so successful, and then you have a backdraft with a couple of injuries.
Yeah.
You simply need the time to get back, also mentally.
Exactly.
Most over mentally, perhaps.
So it's Stevenson who looks good today. Stevenson.
Yeah, but she also has a very offensive style, so I like it really. And at the European Open in Sofia, she took a bronze medal. She's the third the bronze medalist of the European Junior Championships. But at the World Championships, it didn't work out, and now she's eager to make it to the Another bronze medal. Also last year in Lisbon at the European Open, she took a bronze medal. What can she do against the tall legs of Abigail Yo? Here we see it, but not able to score.
Yeah, Yo lost grip with her right hand, so she couldn't rotate Stevenson. It was a great attack, good attempt, but in the end she did not manage to just rotate Stevenson to land on back. So, but yeah, Yo is constantly attacking, so she's eager to finish it as quickly as it is possible. Meanwhile, on mat 2, there is an Osaikomi situation.
Yeah, the Sadalier is taking the advance against Alana Kanteva, and now this is Osaikomi.
So Hans just stood up to see what's going on mat 1. Meanwhile, Yo is preparing some big ippon. So it is Abigail Yo
Two
who takes the
decisions
bronze.
in the same time.
Yeah, Yo with a perfect Uchimata, very high fly.
Well, this is what you need to fuel some confidence.
Yeah, so
you need to score points.
High flight for Stevenson. She managed to avoid it once or twice, but
perfect.
But it was a perfect execution of Uchimata, and it is Abigail Jo who takes a bronze medal.
And also bronze for Alana Kanteva of Russia, who defeated Sofie de Sadaliere in Osaikomi's situation. So bronze for Russia and for Hungary.
I believe it was Sofie who thrown for Yuko, but then got caught in Osaikomi.
Exactly.
And coming up next is the final of under 78 kilograms category. It is Guusy Steenhuis from the Netherlands against Catherine Robert from Canada.
Catherine Robert, well, she's very experienced and also fought Steenhuis twice. Actually, she won last year in February of Steenhuis, but also lost one time in September 2012 in the European Open in Rome. In Düsseldorf last year, it was Catherine Robert who won. And given her reputation, she should. But Guusy Steenhuis really has a good momentum in this moment.
She already won with Yo. So
yeah, convincing.
Yo wasn't on the best shape, but anyways, it's like winning with number 3 of the world ranking list, number 1 seed. So the momentum also is in her favor. So let's see what those ladies have in stock for us in this final of under 78 kilogram category. Very tight gripping, very close. Each fighter very close to they're close to each other, simply put. And they're probably the referee probably will encourage both of the fighters with Shido's. Only one Shido for Catherine Robert. We are not really sure why, because ref avoided showing us what for this Shido was, but anyways, it is Robert that it's Shido down.
But knowing Robert, she will get back into the match. She's a fighter, the number 5 of the World Championships in Rio de Janeiro. And last year she took the gold medal in Prague, exactly in the same weekend. Now here in Warsaw. Well, Guusy Steenhuis is trying to keep the initiative of the match. As mentioned, they fought twice and it's equal. And so far also in the match. Only one Shido for Robert.
Now it's Robert who tries to put some pressure on her opponent. But it turned out good for Steenhuis, who nearly scored. Started with an Ouchigari, then tried to converse it into Uchimata.
Well, she's really getting there. She also had a very good victory at the Grand Slam in Paris, where she defeated Audrey Chumio. But then against Anna Valencek, she lost in the semi-final. And in the end, against Mahinde Verkerk, the number 2 of the world, also from the Netherlands. So they have quite a choice.
Halfway through this contest, another Shida coming for Robert for stepping outside of the tatami.
Still, I cannot say it's a boring final because there's a
No,
lot of
no.
tension. Something can happen. It's in the air.
Yeah.
It's just waiting for the moment. Stena struggling with
Yeah,
the
the grip.
kumikata.
Is there going to be another penalty?
For Steenhuis in
yeah,
this case,
one-
yeah. Third
Ah,
one for
yeah.
Robert.
So both fighters penalized. And now Robert is pushing forward. Yeah, she's desperate because she's only one Shida away from losing. So now she has to give everything.
Yeah, and
She
that
cannot hold on to anything because she's losing, and she even can go out of this fight if she collects another penalty. But it is Stenhuis who is penalized, so it's 2-3 in Shidos. If Robert wants to make it square, she has to earn one more Shido for her opponent, which she is desperate to do. Yeah, and now she's attacking, but she has to do something with this cross grip. She cannot just leave her arm like this without attacking. 52 seconds to go. Stenhuis a bit more defensive, but tries to attack even when moving backwards, which is obviously very difficult.
I cannot see a clear winner so far.
Yeah.
There's no difference.
Yeah, there's like 2 to 3 Shidos. So
Really a tough fight for the kumikata.
yeah, but now maybe something.
Guusje Steenhuis has to keep the initiative. Otherwise she will also get a third penalty.
There's not much left, around 9 seconds. We've seen a lot change in fewer seconds, so she has to be careful, but it is Steenhuis who gets the gold medal. 3 Shidos to 2 in favor of Steenhuis, who takes, I think, its first gold medal for
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Netherlands.
We needed that. No, it was expected. We have a lot of choice in the category under 78, and it's her first good victory for Guusje Steenhuis, who really broke through actually this year, because also at the Grand Slam of Paris she was really good and defeated Chiomio. So she can meet with the best of the world, and that's what we see here, winning here, even defeating the number 5 of the World Championships, Catherine Roberts. Congratulations to the Netherlands, and we're gonna hear the anthem later on. Let's wait for the anthem of the category under 70 kilograms. Margot Pinot, the French, the Marseillaise.
Marseillaise, yes.
Teraz deklaracja zawodnicze, które zdobyły medale w kategorii wagowej do 70 kg.
The tunes are there, the latest interviews with happy Polish Katarzyna Klisz. And she can pick up a medal here.
Well, we're still awaiting Katarzyna Klisz, who had some kind of an interview, and yeah, now she's laughing, she's smiling, so she's back and ready to get her bronze medal. And I'm happy to say that she's actually wearing my black belt, so it is a lucky belt.
It is a lucky belt.
Yeah, we can see it clearly. It is my belt.
Yes. Well, you have a lot of influence here, not
Yeah,
only on the medals, but also Halima is well familiar in the family.
Yeah, actually, Halima's belt used to be mine as well. I'm like a belt provider here.
Maybe that's another profession you can do later on.
Yeah, so gold
Let's
medal.
first get back
Yeah.
at your level. It's not over yet. With
Yeah, I would
Tomasz
have to
Kowalski.
collect every stuff from everyone to
Exactly.
just get back. So we see Margaret Pinot, gold medalist from France. She's being awarded flowers by Polish Judo Association's sport director Adam Maj. And then there is the national anthem of France, Marseillaise.
Powstanie do wysłuchania hymnu Francji.
Pinot very, very happy.
Too familiar in judo. We hear it many times, and of course also at the Grand Slam of Paris. Although the Japanese and let's say the Asians and the Brazilians are still doing a good job. And I think that the Japanese are getting back. Also Kaori Matsumoto on the 57, she won a gold medal in Düsseldorf. That was pretty good to see.
Yeah, exactly. She has some very, very explosive and attractive judo to watch. No calculation, just stepping on the tatami and doing some fireworks. And we hope to see some more fireworks in the last weight category, over 78 kilograms. No, yeah,
With
it's
Jody
over,
Myers
yeah.
indeed for Great Britain, fighting for a bronze medal against Marina Slutskaya of Belarus, who was one of my favorites in advance, my picks, as well as Lena Buzeman of the Netherlands, who had a perfect fight against Yekaterina Shermetova, but then later on lost to Slutskaya, who's now also fighting for bronze. Buzeman will fight Tessie Salverkoels for bronze, so this is an all Dutch final. This guy is, we are looking at Slutskaya against Jody Myers. We haven't seen Jody Myers in the footage so far, so let's give her some airtime.
A jej przeciwniczka w niebieskiej judodze, reprezentantka Białorusi, Maryna Slutskaja, zdobyła drugie miejsce.
Slutskaya of Belarus, I think she won last year also in Belarus in Minsk her own World Cup, so that was the first success.
Yeah, nice drop. Saw the attempt, and now some newaza. Is there lapel? No, it's across the chin, so a grimace of pain
Yeah.
on the face of Jody. Hopefully nothing really dangerous. Yeah, she seems fit, and we'll try to do something of her own. The first initiative stages of this fight were better for Slutskaya, who now tries another drop attempt. So yeah, that's what I've been talking about. So initial stages for Slutskaya, and it means that there is a passivity Judo for Jody Myers. So she has to do something in order to get back to this fight. But now a sloppy attack by Slutskaya. She knows that she made a mistake. She knows that she'll be penalized, and that's what happens. So it's all square in Judos.
No score between Buzeman and Salverkoels. Meanwhile, I'll have an eye on that one. Yeah, what about the British? They have, of course, Karina Bryant, who now retired. Now it's up to Jody Myers, perhaps, to gain a place in the team. Not so easy, she's still young.
And it is Slutskaya who once again makes not a very good attempt. It's difficult when your opponent is standing firmly in place. So if she wants to continue this drop attacks, she has to use the momentum, use some movement, try to find some opening, because dropping like this will earn her only more penalties. She tried again. And is there? No, it isn't. It is across the chin, so it's also all square in chin shimei wazas, as it is a passivity penalty for Mayers.
Still no difference in the match. Now Tessie Savakouls gets one Judo in the other match between the two Dutch, which means that Buseman is virtually leading.
Another drop attempt, this time less Saoinage and more something like an old-fashioned kataguruma without the leg grab. But she now works something in the Nawaza. She tries to get into an osaikomi position only if she manages to get past the legs, and she did. So it's an osaikomi. Slutskaya holding Mirrors down. It looks quite controlled. She's in position of control, but loses some of the grab. But it won't be
Still
enough for
controlled,
Mirrors, to just get out of it. So
Gold for Marina Slutskaya.
yeah, it's so the bronze medal goes to Slutskaya, and we
Belarus.
will switch to mat 2.
The two Dutch, and it's actually Lena Buseman virtually leading because it is again 2 penalties for Savakouls. We saw that also in the other semi-final, I believe, that Savakouls got too many penalties.
Yeah, but both are rather athletic, so they are fast. They are moving a lot around the mat. It's 37 seconds to go, and it's as Hans already mentioned, 2 Judos to Savakouls.
I can imagine she misses her coach a little bit. Monique van der Lee, world champion 1995. And for these kind of matches, because she simply picks up too many medals, and you need to have some technical guidance here, how to deal with that. Also with the new rules.
Yeah, she picks up a lot of penalties here, and
so it's a good learning curve here in Warsaw.
If this behavior on mat will be analyzed, and then they will do something to avoid such penalties, it will be a good experience, and good to just be helpful in future. But it has to be done. The mistakes have to be pointed out, and something must be done about them to avoid them in future, because that's what cost her medal today. Perhaps even a final.
Yeah, there could well be. Perfect bronze medal though by Lena Buseman, the number 122 of the world ranking, 22 years. And in the end she takes the medal 3 seconds before the end by Japan. I think for both very valuable minutes here, and that is of course you won't get a chance maybe at the European or World Championships, but this is the level that they have to deal with to get stronger and to finally qualify maybe someday for Grand Prix level, and then you have to perform. This is just keeping your rhythm and
go step by step,
fueling some confidence.
Yeah, so not only learning but also making your position higher and higher, so that you one day you can be a part of the national team for example, World Championship.
Absolutely.
And coming up next is the final of the competition, so the last fight here in Warsaw, and it's the final of a 78 kilogram category. It's actually it's the first Mongolian to get a medal, I believe. And this is quite a surprising situation, because I thought that Mongolians will collect some medals here. It's their first and only chance.
There are 5 Mongolians here, and this is Yasma Otkul, the number 20 of the world ranking list in the plus category.
Yeah, and she's up against Elisa Marchio, ranked 55
indeed, and the number 55 indeed, and 21 years from Italy. Elisa Marchio.
Yeah.
Italy did well yesterday in Prague. Elio Verde won a gold medal on the 66 kilograms. So that's nice to have him back at top level. It's a long time ago that he won a tournament, maybe 3 years ago. Now we're here with the women, the heavyweight women, with Elisa Marchio. Another chance for Italy to get a gold medal.
Oh.
What we do see here is that the heavyweights prevail so far in this competition. The heavyweights are in the final.
Yeah, we are talking about some athletic types in this plus 78, but in fact those bigger ones perhaps are prevailing here, but they are very strong competitors.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I also mentioned the ones who will rule at Olympic and world
Yeah.
level. It's from Brazil, it's from Japan, it's China, and of course Cuba, the world and Olympic champion Ortiz, and they're all pretty heavy.
Yeah.
So maybe some time for the more athletical ones to break through, but there's a lot of work to do to circle around the kilograms and to be smarter, to outsmart them.
Meanwhile, it's Shido for Marchio for passivity, so she has to just move forward, attack a bit more, which what she tries to do, but Yavzma very strong, very strong. She puts her strong arm across, so this is going probably cost her a Shido, yes. So for one-sided grip, it's all square now in scores and in Shidos. And she does it again, but this time she throws also her leg, right leg, inside and tries to attack with some kind of Ouchigari, then perhaps switch it to Uchimata Makikomi.
Well, the most I don't like this style. The most famous Mongolian in the heavyweight category was Tsirinkan Dorjgotov, who had the 5th place at the Olympic Games in Beijing. But they never had a big choice like in China or Japan.
Yeah.
I'm sure that will also be developed because they're very strong in the lightweight categories. But there is some space in the plus category. Now second Shido by Yavzma.
Yeah,
So virtually
halfway through
Marchio
this
is in the lead.
Yeah, she tries, but Marchio bends a bit too much, a bit too defensive stance. So it's another penalty for Marchio. It's 2-2 in penalties. It's all square now. It's 90 seconds to go. Still, it can go either way. No scores on the table. 2 Shidos each. It goes. Third Shido goes to Marchio for passivity. So now she has to push forward a bit more. But it is Yavzma who goes with her strong arm, but she goes across. So it'll probably cost her another Shido, and it'll be 3-3, or 3 Shidos each. Yeah, so it's 3 Shidos each, 1 minute 15 seconds. Yeah, there are some shouts from the tribunes about the Shido. But it is Yavzma who is pushing forward and pushes Marchio out of the tatami. And is there going to be a 4th Shido for the Italian? Yes, it is. So this means Yavzma takes the gold medal, 4 Shidos to 3 Shidos. 4 Shidos means disqualification. So it's the first medal for Mongolia. First medal, and its color is gold. So she takes the gold, and this means that Mongolia jumps into the medal table. It's in fact their first medal of this competition, and 5 competitors, 1 gold medal. And now we are going to see a a medal awarding ceremony in under 78. And Mr. Hans van Essen has to leave me for a moment as he is going to award some medals to competitors in under 78. So we can get a glimpse of him smiling and presenting medals or flowers. And we have bronze medal winners from Russia, Alina Kantiva and Yo Abigail. Not to say a big surprise because we were aware that she isn't fully fit. She still has to grab her rhythm and be in the top shape. But anyway, good performance, some good throws, beautiful Uchimata and bronze medal fight. So it's Yo Abigail and Alana Kantieva. Silver medal goes to Catherine Roberge, a Canadian who had a good day today, but not only today. Yeah, medals presented by Hans. And he's really happy to give a gold medal to his compatriot. Yeah, we can see them laughing and smiling. It's Husia Stinhuis who takes the gold. And flowers are presented by Mr. Sławomir Kownacki, head of referees from Polish Judo Association. And now it's time for the national anthem of the Netherlands.
Panie i panowie, prosimy o powstanie do wysłuchania hymnu Holandii.
The finals and the last medal ceremony for the plus 78 kilograms. Thomas, thank you very much so far. What have you seen? A very strong French team, I'd say, but success for Poland.
Yeah, I'm really happy because I was predicting perhaps 2 or 3 medals. I'm really happy. We have 3 medals, 2 finals, which is good. the team is still young, and not only the quality of all the players, but also of Polish players is very pleasant, and it was very pleasant to work with you, with the AGU team. I'm really happy.
I was very happy with your prediction, but also with the development in Poland, because there are some injuries. The Polish can get better, and let's hope for that.
Yeah, so this is a good base to build up on. We have some medals, we have some skillful judokas, and hopefully it'll be good for us in the future, because
Absolutely.
the Olympic Games are the most important thing.
Okay, thank you very much for your attention. We're gonna have a look at the last medal ceremony, plus 78 kilograms. We say hi here from Warsaw, me and Tomasz Kowalski.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
very much. Bye bye.